So when I do my, oh snap! What?
Wow!
3 years for me to show, even.
No, she is so beautiful. Wow, this is amazing.
This is our growing.
What do you mean?
Yeah. Between each annual bed, I put a perennial fruit tree, and you don't want to get that variety.
I wonder if I got it.
Well, some of the tropical stuff, but definitely onions.
Oh yes, I can do.
It's your bones. Like if you use the whole animal, if you're going to eat an animal.
Exactly. Hey lovers, we are back again today with another tour. We are in Sebastian, Florida, in this cozy beach town, and I have a really special lady who's going to be showing us her beautiful homestead on a regular lot, nothing huge, showing you that you can do this even if you live in a suburban, beautiful, small town. So let's go. Hi!
How's it going?
Good! Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Did you want us to come? Okay.
Yeah, come on in.
I usually take my shoes off.
I'm going to sweep and mop tomorrow, so
okay.
Just be comfortable. Put a bunch of stuff on my dining room table.
Yes! Okay, this is for me.
This is for you.
This is so cool.
Because I feel like it's very important
so
when
beautiful.
you're growing food and you're growing herbs and you have a garden. It's like, okay, so you grew a lot of Seminole pumpkins.
Yeah.
But if you don't know how to harvest a Seminole pumpkin or cut a Seminole pumpkin or save the seeds from a Seminole pumpkin or cook the Seminole pumpkin, then what do you have a garden for?
Exactly.
You know? So it's really important for me to show, even though the annuals aren't producing a lot, like how I continue to utilize what I've grown over the year.
Yeah.
You know, and still kind of utilize it. So I'll kind of start here at the beginning. This is my tinctures.
Yes.
And some traditional folk medicine.
Okay.
So this is usnea. We've actually harvested this in North Carolina. My kids know how to identify usnea.
Yes.
It does grow here in Florida, but it's much more abundant in the mountains. And I feel like when you're like in the forest and you're getting usnea from the trees, it's like kind of a little bit cleaner, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
So I use traditional folk medicine techniques to make different medicines for my family and my friends. This is turmeric and black pepper,
awesome.
Turmeric from the garden. And then this is some dandelion that I just made. And then, you know, we put it in the medicine droppers.
Yeah.
And usually we just put like a couple drops in like our water in the morning.
Okay.
But, you know, definitely if you are growing medicinal herbs and medicinal plants and you want to learn how to use them medicinally, you know, these are some of my favorite books that I refer to. And again, I'm just doing it as like folk herbalism, you know what I mean? Because I'm not licensed or anything like that.
Yeah, but you don't need a license.
No, I come from the school of mess around and find out.
Exactly.
You know? And just really kind of being intuitive with it, you know, like learning about the plant, understanding the plant. You know, maybe you would start with, okay, so this is mother's wort that I grew last fall. You could use mother's wort as a tincture for hormonal imbalances. It's good for like perimenopause. Period. Yeah, all that kind of stuff. And it's really great for yoni steam. So you can use this dried herb in tea. It doesn't taste great. Yeah. Or you could use it in a yoni steam, which is like really beneficial. Yes. You know? So I love that to use medicinal herbs for different ways. I also use herbs for teas for enjoyment. Yes. So this is the lemongrass tea that I let you guys enjoy.
Oh, you make it in these cute little wreaths.
So if I had to go out, if I get a hankering for some lemongrass tea and I have to go out, you know what I mean? It's just like harder to do it that way.
For sure.
I will get in the mood to be crafty and I'll harvest a bunch of my lemongrass. I'll chop and drop, you know, I'll take some good stalks and I'll chop and drop the rest. And then I'll weave these like little wreaths. They're about 2 to 3 leaves. Okay. And you just kind of weave them around your fingers and then set them out to dry. And so I might do this while I'm watching TV at night when the kids are in bed. But basically I'll make enough to like fill a jar. And then this jar might last me, you know, the rest of the year or whatnot, you know? And so when I make my tea, you could use like, you know, 1 or 2 for like 4 cups of water. And it's like delicious. It's easy. And it's like in my pantry, you know, so at night I'm not having to like go out there and now my feet are dirty. I already took a shower. It's raining, whatever the heck. It's just nice to have it on hand.
Yes.
So I've also done the same with my
sorrel.
Yes.
Oh my God.
So,
Roselle is the other name.
Yeah. Well, I think this one is cranberry hibiscus.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. So
that's what's in your bouquet.
Oh, cool. So this is dried cranberry hibiscus for tea. And cranberry hibiscus in the fall, I think, is when they start to flower again. So this is probably coming up on a year old. There's no mold or anything. It still smells really fresh. If you dry them out well, it'll last, you know, for the full year. And then as you see now, the butterfly pea is what's producing. It's going crazy. So it's producing faster than I could consume it. So rather than waste it, I'm going to start the drying process, which every morning I go out, I collect some, I put it on the drying rack to dry. And once it's dried, I put it in the jar and I label the jar. And by the end of the summer, I'll have a big jar of the butterfly pea too.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You go, girl. I see you also have powdered your moringa. That's so great because it's so prolific. Yeah. My jar gets full and full. And I'm like, how am I ever going to use all of this? So yeah, I love that you're powdering it because you can add that to like smoothies or pancakes or any kind of little thing that you can bake and disguise it. Exactly. So my moringa, I air dry. I'm sorry. It's yes. I use my windowsills or my curtain rods as air drying because it's in front of the window. It gets sun. It's well aerated. Yes. And then once it gets really dry and crispy, I just put it in my Vitamix and I turn it into a powder just because it's the easier you make it for yourself, the more you're going to use it. Absolutely. You know, like, so it's nice to have it on hand. I made chili flakes with my chili peppers. And those are beautiful. It's so vibrant, right? Yes. Like when you get them from the store, they're almost brown. Exactly. Like they're so old. Exactly. And people don't understand that. Yeah. And then turmeric powder. Oh, that's homegrown turmeric? This is homegrown turmeric. You can smell it. I wish that there was like smell-o-vision. SaraMaria. Take a little whiff. Oh my God. I feel like I just ate it. I know, right? I probably did. It probably like absorbed into my nose. Oh, that is magnificent. It's so good. And turmeric grows so easy. It grows like a weed now. It just pops up in my garden. I don't even know how. I think like I compost the plant and then there must be like little tiny bits rhizomes. Exactly. And then they just start popping up everywhere. Oh my gosh. Thank you. What a nice oasis. Thank you. Yay, we've arrived. Whee! Oh, and look, they're on a slant. Yeah, that's our little it's our chicken tunnel. This is cool. Their chicken boardwalk. Oh my God. So you can just chicken mansion. Yeah. You can just set it down for them and they'll scratch at it and I'll pick it up later. Oh, hi, cute. Oh, hi. Hi. It's like one plant. A double header. Yeah. Yes, this is awesome. So pretty. And so when I do my oh snap! What? Wow! 3? Is that even possible? Holy sh! Oh, wow. That's abundance right there. I didn't even know that was a thing. Holy crap! And you're not even thinning them, are you? Well, I tried to. I had my neighbor. I was like, if you can dig. The thing with this variety is that the roots are so. Got you. They like. I have this special shovel. It looks like an alligator thing, and it's got teeth on it. Wow. And we were just trying so hard to dig some of them up, and she did eventually get some. So I'm trying to give them away to the neighborhood, but holy cow! Damn, you got you probably gonna get another one from that other thick mama. Oh, because it's like these are some thick ones. I know. Like yo, yeah. When this is a sturdy. You probably climb it. Oh, it's like no, not climbing. No, yeah. But wow, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of work to have to take 3 of them down at the same time. Do you keep the corms? I have not been able to successfully dig. That's what I'm saying. Like as tall as this thing is, the root system is that far deep, and so I have not been able to really successfully do that. Got you. Hit me up on Facebook if you have any tips or tricks. Yeah, right? Because that is massive. Like the diameter of that chunk is at least a foot. Yeah. And that's just one corm. That's just one, yeah. That's crazy. Look at this. Is this holy basil? This is Egyptian basil. It's basil that has a little bit of like an anise flavor or licorice. Please try some. And I can give you clippings if you don't have it.
It's a perennial. It's so delicious. It's great for teas. I actually don't make this into tea. I infuse this in water overnight. So I'll take it with regular temperature water, and then
I see the licorice.
Yeah.
I feel like it's probably really medicinal because of that.
It probably, yeah. Like, whatever that chemical compound is that has that flavor. So licorice is like good for like lowering blood pressure, I think.
Got you.
And so this is the ugly side of my chop and drop. So yeah. So when I take you around to the front, you'll see what I mean. When I chop and drop in the back. You know what I mean? And then so that way in the front, when we go back around, you'll see it's like a little bit, there's like some mulch in there, you know?
Yeah.
So this is my proof that I chop and drop all summer long, as much as I can. And it covers my soil and, you know, kind of like protects the organisms that are working underneath, and everything seems really happy. If you can like look inside there, this is my star fruit, and it's about to go off.
Oh my God. I was wondering, I thought this was a plum. Yo, there's like 100 flowers on here.
Yeah. Star fruit is so abundant. And this is a fung tong.
The umbrella. Wow.
A Fwang Tong variety.
I have no idea the differences.
Well, it's very important to know the difference because there are some skunky star fruit out there, and you don't want to get that variety.
I wonder if I got it.
This variety is like very plump and very yellow. It's like green and then turns to yellow, and it tastes like a green grape and an apple. It's very delicious. But there's some out there that taste like tap water. Like they got no flavor. I'm like, I do not want that variety.
No, not tap water.
So if you have a small yard, you have to be really kind of like
on it.
You got to really kind of like be a little bit picky. And this is my second food forest. So I kind of knew a little bit better this time around what varieties I wanted to bring in and what varieties I was going to pass on.
Oh my gosh. And how old is this tree?
This tree is 4 years old.
Oh my gosh. And she is so thick.
Yeah.
And prolific at 4.
Yeah. She's really happy here.
Seriously. I think it's probably the water. Starfruit's like a lot of water.
Yeah.
And I'm sure the water level is like mad high right here.
Yeah, it definitely could be. The only downside, and again, if you're looking to start a homestead or plant some fruit trees, the only downside that people warned me about was that they don't like wind. And because I'm on this canal, it does get really windy. So I always kind of stress out a little bit when it starts to set fruit and then we get some storms. But honestly, I haven't had any issues. I think she produces fruit twice a year. So I'll get fruit the end of summer or kind of fall. And then I think again over the winter time. I think it's twice.
So fall and winter, those are like top hurricanes.
I know definitely Christmas because I'm always eating star fruit around Christmas time.
Yeah. And what a conundrum, because star fruit is so tropical and we're just eating it at Christmas.
I know, right?
Wow.
There's a lot of winter fruits.
I love that. Yeah. Winter is like our best season.
Yeah.
And people don't even understand. They be so mad online when we're posting our tomato harvest. They're like,
yeah, right?
I'm like, 3 inches of snow under. I'm like, yeah, baby, no, look at my grapes.
That was really cool. Although, tell me, like, did they taste good? Because I couldn't tell from your facial expression.
Everyone said that because it wasn't like good. It's like medicinal. Like it was I could compare it to like cranberry juice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but less sweet because there's no added sugar.
So bitters. So it's probably good for your digestion.
Extremely. Like it's like an antioxidant shot to the face. And that's why I was like, whoa, like, you know, because it was just invigorating. And I said that, and my mom's like, invigorating, Kayla? I'm like, invigorating. Yeah. Like you have to taste it because it like brings all the blood back to your face. Like you're like,
that's cool. Yeah, I definitely, I'm at it. I got to add that.
I should have brought you a clipping. I didn't even think of that. Do you sell any products or have any exciting news about the garden that you would like to share with us?
I don't have anything to sell. I'm not gonna bait and switch you with anything. My only thing that I want to do is I feel called by my higher power to help others, to inspire others, to show others that you can do this. This is obtainable. I work, I have a job, I have 2 kids, I, have a marriage to maintain, I have friendships. I do it all and I also do this, you know, you just have to prioritize what is important to you, you know, and everyone's priorities are different. My priority is I want to eat close to nature. I want to eat close to God. I want to show my family where food comes from. I want to live in a beautiful landscape close to nature and God. And this is what gets me excited. This is what I think about when I go to bed, when I wake up in the morning, is like how I'm going to give back to the earth and how I'm going to connect with nature. So my only motive is to inspire others. If you follow me on social media and you reach out to me, I always will answer your questions. I will, you know, help you out with whatever you need help with. If you want to know where I got my garden beds from, or you want to know how I made my mango jam, or whatever it is, like, I will send you recipes. I'm not trying to make money. I feel called to serve and help others.
You go, girl. Thank you so much, SaraMaria. That's pretty much all I have.
Okay.
Thank you. Maybe if you're in Orlando, you can come by and grab some.
Yeah, because I'd love to see your garden.
Yeah, I would love for you to too. What is this? Is this bamboo?
Oh, that was my neighbor had made that.
That's cool.
I think it's an orchid.
Oh, I cannot grow orchids for anything. Okay, and you got a little coconut husk border, girl.
Yeah,
Yes!
yeah. So just trying to use what nature provides.
How did you get all these coconuts?
Oh man, I had fun with it. I went coconut hunting. It took me a while, but like me and my friend, I would just put it out there on Instagram. Hey, anyone have coconuts that they want me to clean up? You know, and people are like, yeah, you can come clean up my yard.
That's
and so I
awesome.
just kind of made it fun. You know, like my friend had a pickup truck, and we would just like, I would put them in my chicken food feed bags.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And then I would just take them home. And I did it over the course of a couple weeks. And then some of them started sprouting even.
Shut up.
Yeah. So when I take you down there, a lot of the coconuts all the coconuts on the property I sprouted unknowingly, because I just use them as a border. And all of a sudden they started growing roots.
You have coconut trees here?
Yeah. They're little, but yeah, I'll show them to you.
That is awesome. Oh
my God. There it is. There it is.
My mic's still on.
I had some that were a little bigger than that. You good?
Is it hot?
No.
Oh.
Just like almost fell right off. Have you ever eaten one of these?
No. Are these like the caviar line?
Yeah. They're the chickens.
Oh, it's juicy. I need to get my knife. I'm not officially a gardener yet. Ooh.
It's similar to, if you chew on it, kind of like tobacco, you get a similar kind of effect of chewing tobacco.
My eye is just going everywhere.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff everywhere.
All right, so can you tell us your name and where we can find you on socials?
Luke the Farmer. Oh, Luke Smith. I'm Luke the Farmer. Mainly on Instagram at Luke the Farmer. Yeah.
This is a beautiful starfruit tree.
Yeah. Little I think it was a Hawaiian red, or dwarf Hawaiian is what it was called, but it froze down and it came back. So I don't know if it was grafted or not.
Got you.
I kind of, once I started losing a lot of stuff from freeze and then you get it growing back, then I started really focusing on if it's grafted, where it's grafted.
Right.
But before I really knew much, I just kind of got everything.
I just had that happen with an avocado tree.
Mm-hmm.
I bought a Brogdon. I think it was the hurricane that took it out. And it came back. And then it dawned on me, like, I think that's under the grass line. Yeah. So I don't even know what variety it is. I just let it go.
Yeah. That's what my mango over here, it did that. But I think it kind of looked like it was grafted about this point, and then that's where it came out from. So if you can find trees that aren't grafted that high, then you know for sure. But there are people that, for some reason, graft smaller trees that high. If it's a large tree and you're top working it, it makes sense to, you know, do it a little bit higher. But for smaller trees, there's definitely graft them a little bit lower.
Right. I would hope grafting at the base.
It was supposed to be it was a fruit punch mango.
Okay.
So
what is it now?
I don't know. It could be that still, you know, or it could be whatever the rootstock was.
Got you.
That's same with that one. That one was a similar situation.
Okay.
It was supposed to be a peach cobbler, I believe.
Okay.
But it froze down to the ground and came back, so I don't know what it is now.
My eye is just going everywhere.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff everywhere.
there's so much stuff. I'm like, I see why you could just stay out here all day.
Yeah, and that's
so
I kind of
play in.
I like having little areas to where it's like I can't see over there, so that's why I kind of like it all little pathways and blocks of stuff, and then more pathways.
Ow.
Yeah, that's a finger lime. This is finger
Why did
lime.
I think I could just touch that?
Yeah, these are
okay.
annoying when you prune them.
It's so pretty.
And there's a lot of them too.
Tamarind, yeah.
Find some big ones. Have you ever eaten one of these?
No. Are these like the caviar lime?
Yeah.
Yay! Okay.
Yeah, just rip that puppy open.
Let's see.
Oh, here's a big one.
I'm like, yeah, let me get the big one.
So it has thorns on it?
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, the tree, horrible.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how
That
he
one.
just did that, actually. It smells so nice already. Oh! And she juicy. Can't see what's happening. Oh, gosh. Okay, I'm just going to take it off my thumb.
I like them.
Yeah.
They're pretty good. Definitely sour, but it's like a Sour Patch Kid.
I expected it to be much more sour. You want to taste?
Yeah, I have a couple of these over here. I can take this home or whatever.
Thank
If you
you.
want to try them more.
Yeah, no, I haven't eaten breakfast. This was my breakfast.
It's good fruit for breakfast.
For sure.
I like doing that. Getting out, eating something, you know,
Mhm.
doing some work.
Yeah.
That's why I really like starfruit for that. Starfruit are fresh off the tree are so good.
I've never had
I don't like them when they're not fresh off the tree anymore, honestly.
Gotcha. Oh, that's your bougie starfruit eater.
Yeah. Yeah, I got this finger lime, that one over there, on the other side of that pineapple, and then another one over there trying to get swallowed up by those grapes.
I
We
didn't
have
like
the-
how you did that.
We have the wild muscadine all through here.
Oh, wow.
And then I have more, I guess, selected variety of muscadine over here.
Got you.
It has a story. I got it when I was like 16
Okay.
off Craigslist. I've always kind of really liked trying to make wine and stuff. And before I could buy it, I really tried to make it.
Okay.
I wanted to buy, you know, grapevines and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I went and found a vineyard that was selling some vines on Craigslist. It was like Blue Heron Vineyard or something like that. And they just had a couple of them. And that's the only one. It's moved with me a couple times. And it's growing on the
wine with it?
Yeah, I did once.
Okay.
I did once. Well, I used to have it at my dad's house a long time ago.
Oh,
I had it strung up on wire. And it was, you know, growing like a good grape. But then when I moved, yeah, again, be careful these things. Which I brought these here so they could be planted around the coops.
Uh-huh.
But so, you know, nothing gets into the coops, keep everything
then
away.
It would get in the coop, right?
I have a door over there. Yeah.
Oh,
and then I can come
okay.
in this way. Because there were a lot more of these all through here, but I've gone through and hacked them out because I get so tired of pricking myself on them.
Got you.
And
Yeah.
again, the pineapple is just kind of
Okay,
insignificant.
so why are these variegated and these not?
I don't know. Just how they are.
Got
But
you.
they'd seem to be a very similar thing.
Oh, you have so many pups on that one.
Yeah. If you want, y'all can take that. And there you'll get
There's
bunch
a
of plants.
pineapple on there.
Yeah, be very careful.
Oh my God, where do I grab
Just
this
kind of in the
from?
middle, right here
Okay,
underneath.
cool.
Yeah, real careful.
Wow.
And like I said, if
This
you
is
have,
nice.
you know, plant those underneath your window or something, and no
Yes.
one's gonna come near it. Because like, look at that. Try
Yeah.
getting through that stuff.
Holy
I mean, maybe if you're
crap.
geeked up on PCP or something, but you know, you wouldn't want to willingly. The coyotes don't. The
Mm.
bobcats don't. But what got annoying
Wow.
was the rats do. The rats will get in there and make their burrows underneath it, because then they can't,
Mm.
you know, get attacked by the bobcats.
Got
Because we get bobcats
you.
that will kind of come through here and
You know, someone
hunt
asked
for
me
stuff.
yesterday, what's the craziest animal that you guys have to deal with? Because
Probably
I always
bobcat.
ask, yeah, bobcats for sure.
those things are smart.
Yeah.
And we had a coop of turkeys over here, and I mean, it would just come in and just get one when it wanted.
Oh, wow.
And it did. That's basically why we ended up not having any more turkeys, because they just got picked off slowly. And they're just a very smart animal.
Yes.
They can climb, they can figure things out, reach their little paws in,
Oh my God.
and they're like a big, smart house cat, a tiny panther, basically. You know, they really are. It's
Exactly. That's
crazy.
what I'm thinking.
You can just toss that wherever. We can grab it.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out because we're not going to come back this way to get out, are we?
We can.
Okay.
Yeah, we can.
And yeah, I was just going to walk past the Jabos, like no big deal.
This is a Plania Phatrantha Otto Anderson.
Okay.
I think that's what it is. Plania Phatrantha Restinga Otto Anderson, I believe.
So is that like Sabra?
No, Plania cauliflora is the Sabra.
Okay.
And that's that one right there.
Oh.
Yeah, there's some fruit on that one too.
Awesome.
Yeah, if y'all, there's some.
Oh, and it's right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah, like
yeah.
that
I'm
one.
definitely going to try it. It is our favorite fruit. I'm like, you talk about geeked up. I'm about to be geeked up on Jabo.
Yeah, there's a couple of them.
Thank you.
Save the seeds.
For sure.
This is the first year that this one's fruited. And I've been planting the seeds and none of them have sprouted yet. So hopefully they do.
This is so good. I'm going to cry again.
Cost it out part-time in the month.
Mine is too. We're in it.
Oh my God. The flavor. I actually like the skin of this one.
I do too. I kind of like a little bit of tang and sour.
Together?
Yeah, I like them.
It balances things. There's another one close to the base. Oh, you got that one, I think. There's one right here.
Yeah, if there's any good ones, grab them.
Oh. Now I don't know.
I had a whole, this was, I don't know where
That's the skin.
Oh, here you go.
Oh, thank you.
There was, this thing was about covered in flowers
Wow.
and fruit. And then my geese came over here and I think it was the geese. There could have been, we get a lot of rabbits from the swamp and everything too.
So delicious.
Toss a seed in the pocket.
So I have 3 Jabo seedlings now.
Okay.
From doing garden tours.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited.
Good.
I really like these. I hope these fruit. So
I love them.
the 3 that I got, I had 15 Jabo seeds. And only 3 made it. So I'm like, just praying over these seeds. I'm going to plant them the full moon, make sure the water level's right. Like, baby these.
Yeah, definitely baby them in a pot for a few years.
For sure.
That's kind of what I do. A few years back, I bought a couple bags of seeds of different kinds. These were just seedlings that I had bought.
Okay.
And these grew really quick.
Yeah?
They grew really quick.
How old is this tree?
It was probably maybe 2 years when I bought it, and it's been in the ground for, I think, 2.
Okay.
So, yeah,
That's a good
4, 5, 6 years maybe.
Yeah, that's a really good time.
Yeah.
I can wait 5 years for that.
And I don't cover anything out here. And we've gotten down to, I think I planted this after we had those really cold bouts. And it's kind of protected the chicken coop, the oak trees over here along the stuff. But we've gotten down to 19 out here.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what, when I say I lost a lot of trees and the stuff drops to the ground and comes back, all the guavas you'll see, everything has dropped to the ground and come back.
19 in Florida is nuts.
I think it's because we're just so central. You know, we're almost as even center. We're the same distance from each coast. So I think just being that far away from the water, you know, just rides down the center of Florida. And I've been down in Arcadia and it gets about that cold. You go to open up fences and there's just ice on everything, you know.
Wow.
So, and when you get away from the city, you're away from all that concrete and the infrastructure.
Yeah. That's what I want, but I'm not ready for that yet. I don't think it's my time.
Yeah.
But are these turmeric under? Or
this is just that flowering ginger.
Oh, okay.
The oyster shell or something. There's some over here that's flowering. I have a bunch of it. It came from my grandma's house as well.
Oh,
I poached a lot of plants from her.
So is she like happy that you grow your own food?
Oh yeah, yeah,
oh,
yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, she loves it.
This is a pathway.
Yeah, I kind of. This is all wild coffee.
Okay.
Then I have Surinames. This is another Suriname. Most of these are all from seed.
So the coffee is this.
Yeah, it's like the wild variety. It just puts out a little red berry.
Oh.
It's mainly just for the birds and the bugs.
Okay.
But
so does it have caffeine?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't believe so. I don't think it's a different species, I believe.
Okay.
I'm not exactly sure. This is one of the ones I don't know anything about, really.
There's a lot going on back here in this little cove.
Yeah. And the coop's about to get moved, but I told myself I was going to do it, and then the vine just took it over, and I was like, well, I'll just wait, because I want to get a lot of cuttings off of it this year.
And then do some.
Yeah, yeah. Because they were growing this specifically for winemaking, the vine. So that's kind of why I had bought it. So I want to really try and get it strung up on some wire and get it growing
Yeah.
good. Because I mean, even as it is, there's
Plenty
a
of
ton of them through here.
plenty. That's why I'm like, you're gonna sacrifice the vine.
Yeah.
But you said you're gonna propagate it. So
Yeah,
it's not
I'll put it
really-
out in a little bit sunnier spot.
Yeah.
And
then it'll really go crazy.
oh yeah, get
And
some bigger
you have
clusters.
These pineapples everywhere.
Yeah, they're everywhere. They propagate so fast. Like I mean,
you.
this whole back of the coop is just lined up with them.
Holy moly. Holy moly.
And because a lot of my cold wind comes from this way too.
Uh-huh.
So I want to kind of thicken this area up right through here.
Oh, it's pretty thick.
Yeah, it is.
How do you even, is this all weed whacking?
Yeah, I just get the weed eater in here.
But these are ferns.
Yeah, these
so
are all ferns.
They're still beautiful.
Yeah, I like the way they look.
vegetation.
Yeah. And then I have
Wow.
more of the gingers over here. That's a shampoo ginger, the taller one there.
Okay.
I like those. And I got dragon fruit on all these oak trees.
Got you.
Ooh.
I
There's,
see it at the bottom.
that one flowered.
Oh, wow.
It might hold a fruit. I don't know. I think
Oh,
it might.
it's bony.
Yeah, it might.
Oh, but it is.
Yeah. Did you see how high it goes up there? These also came from my
Wow.
grandma's house. There was a huge oak tree.
Yeah.
And she barely even knew she had it. I think it was something my uncle planted there. I mean, probably when I was born. And it just took over the oak tree. And then one day I noticed when we moved over there and we were living with her for a little while, I noticed some flaw on the ground. I'm like, that's freaking dragon fruit. And I was looking and I'm like, oh my goodness. And it was just all up in the oak trees. So I brought them here and they're growing in all these oak trees.
Wow.
That's another thing. I want to get some pieces on some good sunny trellis work, you know, get them fruiting good.
Got you. Yeah, because dragon fruit is, I think, every gardener's just stepchild. We just leave it out. We don't really fertilize, don't water it, and it does its thing. I got my first dragon fruit last year. It was on my neighbor's fence because I planted it along the fence, and I'm like, I didn't even know that you were here. I didn't do like
Welcome.
You have to hand pollinate it and all this crazy stuff. But
you can definitely to ensure. But I mean, I don't really hand pollinate any of these, and every now and then I'll get it.
Yeah.
But I did have some, once I figured out what it was and where it was growing, I pulled some and had it growing on my balcony that was overlooking a lake. So it was super sunny, and it would just flower all the time.
Oh, that's
I mean, it would just line up with flowers on it. It was so cool.
And the flower's gorgeous.
Yeah, it really is. And then we also have some of the night blooming cirises. Have you seen those? The queen of the night. The flower is almost the same as the dragon fruit, but the growth habit's a little bit different.
Okay.
And it does the same like nighttime flower.
Oh.
I have some big ones in there.
Okay. Is this like a nursery?
Kinda. It was just her grandpa's spot that he played around in.
Oh.
And he would try and grow a few things, but then he didn't have too much over here. And then I put a whole bunch of stuff in here. When I went crazy with orchids for a little while.
Got you.
But then, and we had that during those winters. I lost a ton of stuff, and then our well went out at one point. So then I took everything and kind of moved it around and just neglected this area a little bit. I try to focus on this. It's a little bit of a lot, so I try to just focus on that.
Definitely a little bit of a lot.
But if y'all need any more dragon fruit cuttings,
got you.
I got loads.
Okay.
I got freaking.
I'm never gonna say no to dragon fruit. Oh wow.
we can come back and grab it, but yeah.
I'm gonna bring her with us.
We got loquats.
Oh my gosh.
More mangoes. Oh, and then you haven't seen this.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, this
my
is exciting.
favorite.
Hey guys, I'm Farmer Jack, and we're here in Jupiter, Florida. Thank you for coming out.
Look at your babies.
Yeah, they're little, so be careful.
Oh.
Yeah. So these are our new batch.
Oh my god.
So they're gonna be out here soon. We got that mobile coop we're gonna try out.
So are these chickens or roosters?
They're chickens, layers. So they're gonna lay eggs.
Wow.
Hey girl.
This is amazing. They're beautiful.
Thanks. Yeah, they were this big like a month ago. Little.
Holy moly, they grow fast. Look at their little feet. They look so healthy. You guys are liking it in there? It's fun.
Yeah.
Wow.
I love the chickens. Yeah.
This is a beautiful coop too.
Yeah.
Perfect craftsmanship.
Cool, right? We just use it with leftover stuff, but I think, yeah, Marcos threw it
That's
together.
awesome. And this is your like home garden?
Yeah, yeah. One of our little plots.
What is this? I've never seen this before.
That's an old arugula.
What? What kind of
We've
arugula
been
is
feeding
this?
it to the chickens one by one, just going to seed.
Okay. The arugula that I'm growing, the seeds are yellow.
There's different varieties.
This is good.
Isn't that good?
This is much better than the one we have. It's a
The
nice
soil's
fluffy
good.
leaf.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Isn't that great?
And spicy, right? It packs a punch.
Oh crap.
Yeah.
Wow.
New batch, but they've been getting out and kind of eating them, so he was protecting them.
Cool.
Yellow pumpkin that showed up.
Okay. It's so healthy.
Radishes. I'll pull one out for you.
This is really good soil.
Right.
Really good soil. And your calendula.
Oops. We got radishes in here.
Awesome.
But I think we harvested all of them.
Are these for the chickens too? Or do you guys just like radish?
We like radish.
Okay.
I like radish, yeah. But we can feed these to them if you want.
Sure.
Do you want it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, girls. Watch them all duel over it.
Oh gosh. Is there a pecking order yet?
There they go. You can kind of tell they're starting to. Hey, girls. Good girls. Savagery.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they're getting big. We got to move them out soon.
Okay.
But I hope everyone on YouTube still knows we love them and they have a great life. They grow quick, but man, it's cool to like step up our game, have more birds.
Yeah.
'Cause we just have like a handful now, and now it's like, oh, cool, we could have a dozen a day.
Yeah.
Give them to our members, you know, stuff like that.
Right.
I'm just here for the self-sufficiency.
I love it.
Yeah, homesteading in regular
And
areas.
I love it. Yeah, and honestly, that's the goal with this place, to show people, give them a model of like, hey, here's how to do it.
Yeah.
Because people don't know where to start. They don't know what to do.
Yeah.
And by the way, it does take, Trey's killing it with holding this up. By the way, it does take, like, we've been here 4 years, and it's what I do. You know, I'm here everywhere. It's a Sunday. We're out here. We're doing stuff. So, like, I tell people it does take, like, years to get the dream.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like, really, like, if you take it serious, like 7 years, you could have the dream.
Literally.
From scratch, from like nothing.
Literally.
You could buy a farm and walk into it too.
Yeah.
But like, man, it's really like, I feel like I've been here a second. We've been here 4 years.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah.
We bought our home 4 years.
Yeah.
Literally.
Wow.
And it's crazy. March.
Wow.
Yeah. We closed March 15th.
Yeah.
And
Wow, it
if
was
you've
April
seen the
1st
place,
here.
yeah,
Wow.
look at that. We're like on the same timeline. So this is a kumquat?
No, this is a lemon drop mangosteen.
What?
Yeah.
You
this
have
is-
mangosteen?
You have entered South Florida.
Oh my god! I'm like dumbfounded and stopped recording everything because mangosteen in Florida.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Are they get bigger than that, right?
Yeah, no, that's how big they get, but these get loaded. This is just the first year. It's exciting.
Oh my gosh.
So next year they'll be like, 50, and then they'll be like 500.
Wow.
1,000. Yeah,
I
I guess-
said
Some
jackfruit
people-
was my favorite, but definitely mangosteen.
yeah.
Definitely.
good.
Most people don't know about mangosteen though.
Yeah, it's true.
So how old is this tree?
It's like 4 years, 5 years.
Wow.
4.5.
Oh my gosh, and it's so healthy. This is
It's-
amazing.
Yeah.
Shout out
Yeah. Shout out
to
Vegas.
Florida. Yeah, South Florida too though, because
Yeah.
I have an cha-cha because we can't grow mangosteen in
Okay.
Orlando.
You can do a cha-cha. Cool.
You know, we're
Yeah.
trying, but
Yeah, so
Man.
people say like people get bold and then every 10, 15 years something comes through, but you try, whatever. You build a canopy. I think
exactly.
you're fine with a canopy.
Yeah.
I have a cha-cha tree, but it's really little.
Oh,
Same thing. Really, it's like, but it'll be big one day.
exactly. Before
Yeah.
you know it.
This is a Rollinia.
Okay, this is massive.
Really cool Nona, yeah.
This one's delicious. You got to come in like fall time.
Okay.
Come
Yeah.
get some.
Vinny told me that you guys gave them their first Rollinia, and
Oh,
then they got a
cool.
tree.
Cool. Yeah, that's how it works.
That's so funny.
You know, they came to my plant sale.
The Seminole Pumpkins.
Oh, yeah. Here, take one of those home.
Oh my god.
Yeah, take that one.
Oh. Thank you. Look at how cute she is.
Awesome.
Yeah, this is like decor.
Yeah.
Put her on my table. I can't eat
It
her.
totally is. Oh, shit. Look at this guy. Oh,
Is this a jackfruit?
Avocado.
Wow.
Yeah, look, there's some on there.
Yeah, I
It was just
see
so
this
dry.
one.
Oh, yeah. It was so dry, I think. Last year was a good avocado season.
It's crazy that your stuff is even existing without watering.
Nothing.
Mine would be, yeah, this is what my grass looks like.
Yeah.
And you have all these trees and these tomatoes.
Yeah, those tomatoes are so good for
This
the
is
sauce.
a weird looking tomato.
Look at this sauce.
Sauce?
Yeah.
I'm missing it.
It's just pizza sauce right here.
Oh, wow. There's another
Spaghetti
ripe one
sauce,
too.
whatever you want.
Oh my gosh.
Put that with a little
So
mozzarella.
Yes. So what do they taste like?
Like sauce.
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
And these are Mexican sunflowers?
Yep.
Looking like this? Oh my God.
There
Wow.
you go.
Thank you. These are so pretty. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to plant these. Is this not the prettiest Mexican sunflower you've ever seen?
Gorgeous.
They usually do not look like this.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Wow.
I told you you'd have souvenirs.
Souvenirs. This is amazing. I'm putting this on my table for real.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, so gorgeous.
Yeah, I think these are ready. You see,
Those
look,
mangoes?
I planted this tree literally 6 months ago, 9 months ago.
Whoa.
Is
And
this,
it's fruited like crazy.
what kind of mango is this?
It's an Angie.
Okay, I haven't heard of an Angie yet.
Angie's good.
Okay. Is she a fiberless mango too?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Oh,
I love
yeah.
the fiberless.
They don't like to grow in pots, so if you have it, you have to put it in the ground pretty quick. That's what I
So
learned.
how do you know that it's ready? Is it soft?
Yeah.
Oh, they're hard.
No, yeah. We could try. So I could show you guys if you want.
How
We
to
could
know
just-
if it's
we could
ready?
just test, yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Really? It's like if it comes off smooth,
Mm.
you see those juices?
Yeah.
That means it should wait a little longer.
Okay.
And I could probably tell, but it's still a little premature, but it'll be good.
Okay.
But that means, hey, hold off. Don't keep picking.
Got
Right,
you.
right. Like I'm still juicing it up.
In
Yeah.
a week, it'll be perfection. But
For sure.
really, if we waited, a month or whatever, that's perfection.
So,
And then these will be ready in 3 months. Look, there's another bloom,
oh.
which is crazy. This little tree.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
Freaking crazy.
I told
yeah,
you
most-
every 15 feet.
Yeah. So you're topping your papayas.
Yeah, we just cleared this out though. I think that's all it was. And
I'm
we
just-
just like did a big
The
clear out.
trunk is so sturdy, but
Yeah.
the branches are
Yeah.
small. This is crazy. How old is this papaya?
Look, and it's making fruit again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a bunch.
I love
With
it.
no water.
Every time I do a new tour, I love you when you like get like excited about something because it makes like I'm just like papaya, you know.
Yeah.
At this point, but I shouldn't be. I should be like, yo, papaya. Cause yeah,
Cause yeah, exactly.
cause it's back.
It's back and it's bigger.
Yeah,
Like that's what
thank
I'm
you.
looking at. I'm
Thank
like,
you.
damn, this is a sturdy. Like if a hurricane came through and knocked this over, all you would do is pick it up, put some
Yeah,
mulch,
yeah.
and it would keep going.
Uh-huh.
Like this is a really resilient tree.
Yeah, I learned that from somewhere. They were like, cut it and you get twice as much,
Yeah,
and it's sturdier.
for sure.
But I think it makes some problems too. I like just the short when
Mm-hmm.
they're
Easier
short
to
and making
harvest.
fruit. Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever it is.
Absolutely, so many things. This is a lot of bananas on a rack too, and these are black-eyed Susan.
No, Dune Sunflower.
Oh, I just seen these for the first time too.
Yeah,
They're natives.
similar. Yeah, yellow. Yeah, exactly.
So pretty. They're so green,
Isn't it cool?
and it hasn't rained.
Yeah.
This is what I need to be
Yeah,
growing. Matter of
exactly.
fact, let me see.
You'll plant. You'll learn. All the native people probably know what I'm talking about. it's like when you plant this in a landscape in summer
Mm-hmm.
with like 20 other natives or 20 other plants, this one just goes bananas.
Awesome.
In 30 days, it just takes over.
I'm just gonna put that in my
You-
shirt.
There you go. No, you
That
gotta
is
have
awesome. Yeah, for sure. This as just like around your mailbox.
it.
Come
Yeah.
on. Gorgeous.
I like that.
For sure.
Oh yeah, we got bananas here.
And this is a dwarf banana.
Yeah, I think this is Rajapuri.
I've never heard of that before.
Delicious.
Rajapuri.
Rajapuri.
Okay.
It's my friend back at home, Rajapuri.
Yeah, if you don't go around the corner, you'll see him. Tell him Bob sent you. So this is just a banana, not a plantain?
No, it's a
weird
banana.
shape.
It's totally a banana. But it's
Okay.
just, yeah, it's got to fatten up. We need rains.
Got you.
And they slow down in winter. Like now that it's heating up, they're about to just turn on all
Yeah,
the bananas.
I can't wait. I mean, I
Yeah.
can wait, but it's going to be so nice watching everything grow so quickly. This is a very healthy mango.
Mhm.
She's like super green.
We love you, Mango.
Yes, we love you,
Thank you.
sweetheart.
Sweet tart's the sweetheart.
Yeah, she looks very happy. Maybe it's
So
also the
good.
water.
Yeah, this one, guys, if you haven't tried sweet tart,
I haven't really tried any mangoes.
you got to come to Mango Fest.
I do.
Are you going to come?
When
You
is
should do
it?
a video there.
That would be cool.
Yeah, why
Just
not?
trying a bunch of mangoes?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It's in
Yeah.
South Florida. That's the only reason why I haven't made it.
It's here in Palm at the Palm Beach Convention Center.
Yeah. So
Shout out Paul, Fruitful Fields putting it on.
whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
I definitely would love to.
That's where you're gonna try them all.
Okay.
Every year I go to them. Now I'm hyping it up for Paul, which I love to do.
Yeah.
I have to go to these mango tastings because you get the best mangoes.
Yeah.
You get to try them all, and then now you know
and
what you
that's
want for
grow.
your yard. Yeah.
For sure.
And just
Okay.
enjoy mangoes.
Yeah. I didn't realize there were so many different flavor profiles of a mango.
Yes.
So that is what I'm looking forward to, like coconut cream and triple sec and
Yeah.
butterscotch. And I've heard so many different names. I'm like, how do they taste different?
Yeah.
I need to see it for
The
myself.
buttercream is so good. The buttercream.
Okay, yeah. I know someone who has 20 mango trees, so
Nice.
I need to just go to his house and
There
have
you
mango
go.
fest. at his
There you go.
house.
Do an Orlando one eventually.
Yeah, right? Ooh, that'd be cool.
Mhm.
So, toilet paper plant.
Yep.
Everybody has this. What is the reason? Do you use it for tea or you just
It's
like
just a
it?
good biomass. You see, I cut
Okay.
it. You support
Yeah.
plant. Support plant.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah, support plant. And I mean, if you have an outhouse, do your thing.
Oh. I love the flowers. They have terpenes in them.
Oh, really?
Oh my
I
God.
didn't know that.
Pat let me smell one. I was
Wow.
literally like,
Wow.
it smells like purple.
wow.
Like straight purple. And if
Cool.
you notice, the flowers are purple.
Yeah.
So it's like sticky.
Mm.
It's intoxicating. Like literally, I would just sniff it all day and just vibe. It smells so good. So yeah, next time in flowers,
Yes.
smell them.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
I will. Yeah. And look how low the pond is, y'all.
Yeah.
It's too low.
You're comfortable with having a pond like that over here?
Man, I love the pond, but it's usually up here. Look at these tomatoes, guys. What?
Yo, the Everglades and West Palm are
What?
different.
What?
They're different.
These just came up, y'all.
These are different. Because ours don't do this like how
Crazy.
they create this space in between the tomatoes. Ours be stacked on top of each other. You guys are getting these elongated vines, which gives the tomato more space to get larger.
Mm.
We have these tiny, these are like baby sun golds.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, these just came up. Isn't that insane? Look at all these.
Dude.
Oh my God.
Let's go to the farmer's market tomorrow.
Who's gonna harvest?
Yeah. That's awesome.
I'm not. That's the thing with the Everglades. You'll be out here for 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And half of them are gonna bust in your hand. This is crazy.
Yeah, you gotta try one.
Yeah. I'm eating
Yeah.
as much as I
I
can.
love these.
And this is like the 100-acre woods of freaking tomatoes.
Christopher Robin.
What is that?
That in there? Yeah. No, I think it's just a pipe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know it's not a game, but it's not
Well,
moving
it
either.
starts to move.
I'm like, yo, I'm gonna freak out.
Yeah, guys, it has to rain, guys. It's scaring. These fish are gonna start dying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's supposed to start raining this week. Allegedly. I don't believe anything until I see it,
Yeah,
though.
for real.
Dig that pond yourself?
No, it was here.
Oh, okay.
It was part of the little horse corral.
These are all
I
tomatoes.
can't forget the mango.
Mmm. Oh, more tobacco. Is that what you just said?
Where? Oh,
Right
yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Mmm. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, right.
Very dominant. It's like the overseer.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing can grow until it talks to the tobacco. Awesome. Mmm. Is that amaranth? Callaloo?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know that.
I want to take some of your seeds if you don't mind. It
Yeah.
looks like your leaves got much bigger. I got some from Baker's Creek, and I think it's the amaranth type. More for the seed than for the leaves. I need the leaves.
These are for the leaves here.
Yeah. Is that one a better one?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Watch out, they'll all start spilling away though. Yeah, I was gonna mulch right here.
Okay.
Start a new little food forest, and then now we completed the band of food forests.
Got you.
We've done it.
Awesome.
It's pretty amazing. We did it, but there's always more to do.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's fun. We're always editing. I hope
Yeah,
you guys
this is
enjoyed
awesome.
that.
Hell yes.
Yeah. Do you want to check out the
Absolutely.
chickens before we go?
Sure.
Let's do it. We have more
For
chickens.
sure. Yay! So with the chickens that you already had, how many eggs were you getting?
Yeah, these ones we're getting like 3 or 4 a day.
Okay. That's a good amount. So you only have 3 chickens?
We have 4.
Okay. So if you have 4 chickens, you can get about 3 eggs a day.
Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome. That's a very small number.
Hey, girls. Yeah, they're super well trained.
She's cute
Come
too.
here, girls.
They're all cute. They thick.
Yeah, they thick.
They've been
Look at
eating
this.
good.
Hey.
She's like, hey, Pops.
Hey, girl. She greets me every time.
Aw. Yeah, she's not even coming out.
Yeah.
Do they
We
free
feed
range?
them good. I gave them strawberries today.
Okay.
Like, they eat so good, and bananas.
Yeah.
No, but I was thinking about putting them in the coop, the mobile coop when we have it. We just have
Okay.
so many predators. I've seen coyotes, and literally came out here, and the hawk was sitting on that post looking, just looking at them.
Yeah.
Damn.
Savage. Here he comes.
Hungry.
So we're giving them some time. But they have like you could fit 20 chickens in here if you wanted.
Easily. This is huge.
Yeah, there's enough space. But really, we'll probably have 10, 15.
Okay.
Put some more bedding in. But like,
Yeah.
yeah, they love it here. It's kind of part shady.
Yeah, very shady from
We got garden
these
scraps.
trees for sure.
Yeah, we
I mean,
take
and
care
we're
of them.
eating strawberries and bananas fresh out the tree. Okay, so this is more vetiver grass. You have a ton of vetiver grass.
We could put the chickens in
Oh,
here.
hi.
Hey, good girl.
We should do this as the cover because we have to take a cover
Yeah.
picture.
In the stir fries, it goes everywhere.
Yeah, so this is the red daikon.
And look at that color.
Oh,
like,
wow.
what? This is
Daikons
gorgeous.
daikons are pretty cool because like there's you go to the store and you see that big
The
white
big white
daikon,
one, yeah.
but there's the watermelon radish is a daikon.
Got
the
you.
red, there's green, there's purple.
Hi lovers, we are in beautiful Newport Richey today for another amazing garden tour. This is actually a farm tour and it is in a neighborhood. So the inspiration and abundance is infinite in this video. We're also connected to a home school where they're farming, and I am so excited for you to see what is possible when you are intentional and working with the soil to build the life that you want. So join me for this awesome tour featuring Anna and Tanner from Theo's Harvest.
So we're here at the home site. This is where I live. So this is my home, and then this is a schoolhouse.
Oh.
So about 12 kids go to school there.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
So my 5-year-old goes there. My wife is pretty involved there, and so yeah, so as discussed in I guess it's gonna be the last video. But,
yeah.
but Jim sold me both of these properties, and he just made it really possible to be able to pay for both with the farming income that I was making, that we were generated to make or expected to make. So we were going to, so when Jim was here, this was Jim's house and that was his mom's house.
Okay.
Was how this place was set up. Yeah, when Jim was like, all right, so how are you going to pay the mortgage on this other house? We were like, maybe we'll try out Airbnb. Like, I don't really know. We tried out Airbnb. It sucked, because it's such close quarters.
Yeah.
And it also like doesn't feel super like great. It's like, I don't know. It just didn't feel awesome. And so then we put out the call and we're just like, hey, does anybody want? We were like, we're in this like homeschool community, being in the farming world, and then a person reached out to us and said, hey, I'll rent it from you to run the school.
Wow.
And we were like, okay. So so our backyard is a shared space between the school and our house. So, but the school's only open Monday through Thursday from 9 to 3.
Okay.
So we have our backyard to ourselves other times, but it's a really communal space. It's pretty damn cool. And like sometimes when I zoom out and like think about it, it's just like, wow, really.
It's like, bro, you're blessed.
Yeah, bro. It's like, this is like really.
The dream.
Yeah, the
You're
dream.
Literally
Like,
living the dream. We wanted that so bad.
Yeah,
to
to have
homeschool our kids and have them close. And
yeah.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's not easy.
No,
it's not easy.
Nobody ever said
No,
that.
no, it's not easy. But it's there where it's a constant, like, farming is a dynamic business, but child care is more dynamic.
Yeah.
For sure.
Because especially if you are like giving attention and giving light to, just how dynamic children are.
Yes.
And that's what that is. It's like a personalized kind of concept. And so even with 12 kids, kind of taking into account all their different things.
Extremely hard.
That is a dynamic place.
Wow.
So
Absolutely.
that is something, people are like, you guys work so hard, like farmers. You guys work so hard. And it's like, well, the plants don't talk back. and it's just like lovely for the most part.
Yeah, this is beautiful. So you're farming over there on the school land as well.
Right. So that was Jim. So this space is like about 12,000 square feet.
Okay.
So that was the total growing area of this farm.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And so when Jim was here, that was the extent of the farm. It was 12,000 square feet.
Got you.
But off of this land, we would do just this part of the farm without taking into account peats. We would do $70,000 a year in revenue off of 12,000 square feet.
Awesome.
Which is pretty damn cool. Like, just as a testament to the amount of product that we grow on this little space. Like 70 grand, that means like, all of our bunches are $3 and all of our bags are $5. So if you can imagine the amount of bunches and bags of vegetables that were moved off of this place to equate to $70,000.
Y'all
it's a lot. It's a lot. We're really packing it in. Exactly.
For
exactly.
sure. But I mean, you have the products.
We pack it like really tight here.
Yeah.
When the crops are full, there's pretty much no pathways like on the farm. It's just like super intensive.
Full production.
Full
You're
production.
tiptoeing to harvest.
Exactly. Well, we try to be mindful of like this bed, for instance. If there's no pathway on either side, we're just like harvesting through the bed and actually walking in the bed, and we're not on the side.
Got you.
Things like that. We take things like that into account.
Dynamic and truthful. Yeah, it eliminates a lot of the things that go into hardship.
Yeah.
With
totally.
starting something like this, but
and I don't like to say like, that's business in general. I do believe that small business in general is hard.
Yeah.
Like, so I don't, you know, sometimes I'll be talking about this and I'll sound kind of negative about like the farming thing and how it's like, it's not easy. But I understand that all business is hard, but farming is harder. It just is. Because you have to have this know-how of how to do all this very dynamic work.
Yes.
And people think they're going to read a book and be able to generate $100,000 the next season on their first go without taking into account all the nuance of the farm.
For sure.
And it's just really nuanced, and it takes, you know, I can't stress how dynamic this work is. And so I can't stress enough for young people who want to get into farming to, if you're going to pursue farming as your path, make sure you go work on a working farm prior. Because there's so many people, there's so many chiefs out there. They want to be the chief. They don't want to be the Indian. Like they don't want to fall. They don't want to fall. They're like, I'm an entrepreneur and I'm going to go get it. Right. And it's like, go learn from somebody for a while, because I promise you will be humbled.
For sure.
Fast.
For sure. So what has been the most surprising thing that you feel like you've learned through being in the industry versus being an intern?
So I think that lesson for me, just like, because I got into farming not from a, like, I was never a gardener.
Got you.
I got into farming to make a living. It was like, that was the path. And that was really a humbling experience for me. Because it was like, holy shit, like, I thought I was gonna like do this. Like, I thought I was gonna make this much money, like this first season, and I made $5,000. You know, like, and I spent, like, you know, I spent that on seeds, you know what I mean? So it's like, so I was like really humbled really fast.
Yeah.
And that was the biggest learning curve for me.
Got you.
And then coming up here and
5,000.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. And now, you know, this season I bet we'll do 150 off of this, like, off of these two pieces of property. And
that's awesome.
And last season we did 100 off of, so it's like we are, you know, just growing and slowly dialing things in, and
for sure,
you know, so
beautiful.
Yeah. I do want to say, so this is what you were just filming here. This is our weedy, sedgy area that I was telling you guys about.
Got you.
So when Jim was here, this stuff was like non-existent.
Yeah.
But because we extended season in either direction, basically we came out here and we had to till in order to cut. So if you can imagine this, we had a 10-foot cover crop. This whole thing was 10 feet tall, right?
Okay.
We mowed that down, and within 2 weeks we had a lawn of nutsedge. Just this grass was just chilling underneath.
Right here?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the nutsedge. So this stuff was just chilling in the understory of waiting. Mowed it, in 2 weeks we got a lawn, and we're like, dude, we can't go out there with forks and pick this stuff out. It's just, there's too much of it. So we tilled it in order to plant this first succession of crops. And this is the first succession of crops.
Okay.
So all this stuff was planted like August, or this stuff was all planted like in the ground the first week of September.
Right.
And so, but everything seems to be growing through the sedge just fine. But what we're gonna do is, I'll actually show you an example over there.
Okay.
What we're gonna do is, all these crops are gonna be harvested. We're gonna re-till to knock that sedge pressure back again. And then we're gonna re-mulch to mulch over all the purslane seed and other things that sprouted as a result of that tillage. So this block here has 0 weed pressure.
Got you.
As you can see.
Yeah.
And then, because that block had no nut sedge pressure. So we didn't have to till that or touch that.
So why is it so different?
It just is in there and it's not in here. I really don't know. And then, but this is an example of, we already did that process. So the first crops already came out of this block.
Okay.
We tilled it, we mulched it,
and
then we replanted. So now we have a pretty weed-free, is some nut sedge, but
it's much
less. So now we're gonna be able, and there won't be any other weeds because we put that mulch layer on top. The only weed that we will be dealing with is the nut sedge. So this is
Swiss chard?
beets. These are three this is 3 beds of beets.
Wow.
And then there's that's it's called Tokyo Bacana. It's like a romaine kind of thing, except it's not a lettuce. It's a Nebraska family.
Okay.
That's one other cool thing about this place. We use a saltwater intruded well
Okay.
here. So there are certain crops that we can't grow here.
Okay.
Like we can't grow that's why Pete's place is like the lettuce farm,
Got you.
because the lettuce doesn't lend itself to the salt.
Okay.
But all the Brassica family and the Chenopodium, which is the chards and beets and spinaches, and then all the Apiaceae or whatever, it's the carrot family does well with the salt too.
Got you.
Yeah.
And this is Jim's truck.
Yeah, Jim's truck.
This is awesome.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Jim's truck.
I was gonna ask about that.
Yeah, he sold it to me for $1.
Yeah.
Whoa,
I swear.
dude!
That's-
Shout out to Jim.
Shout out to
man.
Jim.
Jim is freaking
Everybody
amazing.
needs a Jim in their life.
Everybody needs a Jim in their life.
Seriously. The aesthetics.
Yeah.
Like this is.
Yeah, so this is kind
beautiful.
of not sexy, but we did fabric here
For the
and-
nutsedge.
for the nutsedge. So
Okay.
because this crop, these crops, not necessarily the chard, but the rest of the block is all kales and collards, and those will actually be in the ground until June.
Oh,
So like
okay.
they get planted in the field like first week of September, and then they stay in the ground until June. And so the nutsedge pressure in here gets really intense
Yeah.
later in the season.
Yeah.
So we said, okay, let's put the fabric down. We won't deal with the nutsedge until we pull the fabric off.
Yeah.
Kind of situation. The fabric does a great job with that.
Is this your first time trying it like
The fabric,
this?
yeah,
okay.
it is. So when Jim watches this video, he's gonna be horrified.
Really?
Yeah, he's gonna be horrified by this. Going back to that legacy comment, there's just some things that he would have never done, but I just
Yeah.
I can't be out here with a fork going through nutsedge. Like it's just not something.
Yeah, and he wouldn't have to worry about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So different strokes.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
But this looks amazing.
It will, like in very short order, all these kales will fill in really thick.
For sure.
And you won't even know that there's fabric underneath them.
Got you.
But it just takes a little time for that. You can actually, over here, you can see it a little more. Where Trey is, the collards, the collards have already started that.
Yes, collards are fast.
Collards are just like an incredible.
Yeah, they're monsters.
So like, these have already kind of started to take up that
Yes.
space, and the fabric will literally disappear under the the leaves.
And be more sexy.
Yeah, it'll be more sexy. Yeah.
But this is beautiful. It's so inspirational, I'm sure, to your neighbors seeing
Is this moringa?
what
right
you
here?
have.
Yeah, that's moringa.
Wow.
Yeah, Jim planted that.
Beautiful.
Yeah, the neighbors mostly love it. They do. I mean, I don't know why I say mostly. Everyone seems to really dig it. People
Yeah.
really like being in this, like being YouTube famous. When Jim was here, this place, man, people would drive from all over the place.
Yeah.
Because they'd be like, oh, the police station is near it. And that's how they'd find it. They'd watch the Pete videos and they'd look at those like drone footage and they could see like, oh, the police station. And they would show up here. Dude, what? It was insane. Just like, don't do that. Like, or if you do, like, don't expect me to come out and like hang out with you. Because that's the
Yeah.
expectation. People will show up here. We've had people who are like going at Disney, like they're at Disney from like New Jersey or like, you know what I mean? And they're like, oh, like that guy's farm is only 2 hours from here. And they drive over here, dude. And I'm just like out here in my underwear or something, it's like a Sunday. I'm like chilling with my kids or something, and like they're like, "Hey, I found your YouTube," and I'm like, "I don't care, dude. Like respect, but like, brother, I'm not.
Where's your
That's
fast
so
pass, bro?
weird.
Where's your ticket?
You coming to Disney with me?"
That's crazy.
But yeah,
Yeah.
Jim, I mean,
I'm not gonna lie, we did that. Well, this was after he was in the
After
area.
he left,
But we tried to find
the farm that Rob was at.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I was like, okay, maybe he still has his crops there. We can drive past.
Oh,
but, yeah.
it's right in Audubon Park.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
But it's not like it's still weird.
I was in Orlando when he was
Still
doing all
weird.
that. That's where I was there.
Word.
I went to a few of those, like, hey, coming
No,
soon.
you're fine.
Coming soon. Yeah. Yeah, I went to a couple of those like classes he had at that place.
Where, yeah, I found out that he was doing this. Like I seen the videos a year after he had already left.
Ah, okay.
So it was definitely not like I was hoping to spot the Bigfoot.
Yeah.
But
Got it.
but it's still weird.
Yeah, yeah.
That's such a funny perspective. I'm
Yeah.
so glad that you said that.
Disney
Yeah.
World is crazy.
I
Yeah, the
dig
truck.
the truck
Yeah, the truck is cool.
for sure.
Jim, like, yeah, I mean, it's full of mulch right now. We still use it to go get mulch at that's a really cool thing that Newport Richey has.
Yeah.
It has a really great mulch program, composting program. So the whole city is able to puts out their yard debris, and then the city guys come and pick it up, and then they compost it and chip it. And
Got
then
you.
people who live in the city are able to just go there and take it. Our entire fertility program here is that.
Wow.
We don't amend with anything
Wow.
besides wood chips and cover crops in the summer. So we cover crop in the summer, we mulch. That's our whole fertility program.
That's insane.
There's no nitrogen sources. There's no like, which is like crazy, man. People
Because this is so healthy.
stuff is super healthy.
It's
Like,
beautiful. And this is all from waste.
Yeah,
Quote
yard.
unquote.
Yeah, right.
That's
Yard
how
waste.
it should be, man.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. That
That's
program
awesome.
has like been, I mean, I don't know, because a lot of farms some folks are fortunate to have like their little plugs. Like Mike has the
Yeah.
connection with the O-Town compost guys.
Yeah.
And so he kind of has his compost source locked in.
For
but
sure.
there's a lot of farms that buy tons of compost.
Yeah.
And it's a big expense. Like I
Huge.
can't imagine, if we had to do that.
Yeah.
Things would just look different. Like our bottom line would look different.
For sure.
Because like $5,000 is significant, like
Very.
in our situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. The benefit of taking over Jim's place, there's an avocado there. There's some older trees here that he planted.
Oh, it is, and it's fruiting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's an avocado. He planted some figs right here. These are
Yeah.
figs. There's a big old mango back there that we
Okay.
get to harvest off of every
Some
summer.
papaya back there too.
Yeah, that's like newer stuff.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, the figs are actually ready. You want one?
Sure.
course,
Oh,
yes.
those are huge.
Yeah, they might have.
Wow.
What kind are those? Black tigers?
These are the turkey.
Oh, these are turkey?
Yeah.
That big?
Yeah, wow.
Holy God.
Doesn't look like there's any bugs in it. I think you'll
Yeah,
be
that's
all right.
always the
Yeah, the thing with the
Russian
figs.
roulette.
Yeah.
I never bite into them for that reason.
Yeah,
always
you just
gotta
open 'em
bust
up.
But
Yeah, there's another big one right here. But this one looks
so nice, and juicy.
Let me see.
Is it good?
Oh, it's delicious.
You want one, Trey?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I actually ate the skin.
Yeah, the skin's good. Yeah, this one looks good.
Thank
already
you.
open.
Appreciate that.
Yes, thank you, Tanner. This is amazing.
Yeah, these are a treat, and they fruit twice a year. So, the fig, it seems to not mind the salt. I think that Mediterranean, it's Mediterranean heritage. Deal with some salt spray.
No, this is amazing.
Yeah, it's good.
So
Wow.
the irrigation just naturally has salt in it because of your location?
We have a shallow well, and so yeah, it has some salt in it. And everyone's horrified of salt in their soils, so it's really interesting. We don't like go crazy with it. We try to, water when we need to. We're not and we do have the ability to wash it out with city water, but the cost of running city water is very high. So, that's the main reason we continue using the salt. And that was a huge culprit to why, other than just needing to expand to keep employees on and everything, the taking place on was just we could grow all the crops that don't like it at the home farm.
Right.
Yeah.
More diversity.
Yeah.
So what crops have surprised you the most, either in how they thrived or how they didn't, how they
Didn't thrive.
struggled?
What crops? I don't know. I'm having pretty good success with crops. but with the salt, we've had some really bad, we tried to plant beans here and ran the salt on them and they just melted. So the salt was a big lesson and brought on some failures that were pretty surprising.
Got you.
But Yeah, I mean, on a marketing level, like some of these crops, you just spin the wording on. This isn't really your question, but like, we'll just like the Tokyo Bacana is like this crop that like when you Google it, it's like it's a combination of a bok choy and a cabbage, and it's like, what? How am I going to market this? And so I just started calling it Tokyo Bacana romaine, and now I sell it like crazy.
Gotcha.
And it's like, so those little. That was very surprising.
Yeah.
And every farmer that I told that I was calling it romaine, they're just like, dude, like, what are you talking about? I'm like, it's delicious. Like, it's a great raw salad crop.
Which one is that?
It's I don't have any heading here, but it's that yellow. I'll show you some over here actually.
It was on the newly established.
Yeah, it was on the newly established. But
okay.
this block here has some that's bigger.
Tokyo Bacana.
Tokyo Bacana. And then like one, you know, like in Florida, you definitely need to pay attention to your varietals and like what you're growing.
Yeah.
Surprising things, like if you try to buy any old cauliflower, like there's the green stem cauliflower and the traditional cauliflower. And here we grow this green stem cauliflower, and it just grows so much better, so much faster, so much bigger.
Yeah.
And so little nuances, that was a big surprise to me, because Jim, being that he farmed in the north, he would bring some of those varietals back, and they would do fine.
Okay.
But then like I brought in some, like I was talking to the southern growers, and they'd tell me, grow this green stem collie instead of that one. And it was just like, whoa, this is like a totally different thing.
Gotcha.
So varietals can really surprise you. You can like change like right now we're trialing different lettuces. We trialed this one called Purple Fusion, and it's like, whoa, this is growing so well, you know,
Yeah.
like so much better than this other one that we've been growing for years and thought was doing fine. you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, here's our sedgy, like this block too. It's basically this whole block here is just heavy sedge pressure. So this whole thing is going to get that hard reset after these crops are out. But that tillage, you know, while it invited this purslane in, it knocked back that nut sedge and allowed us to get a crop in. And, you know, we've already generated a bunch of income from turnips and all kinds of crops here.
Hi.
Hey.
I'll meet you in a second, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, no rush. Man.
And then it's interesting. Here's basically the line that the nut sedge stops at.
Okay.
And so in here we have all our salad crops and stuff with no nut sedge in it. So,
Right.
so now the goal is just to not let it spread. But look at, I mean, the bok choy is just growing right up through the nut sedge, and it looks great.
Yeah.
So
Certain things.
certain
It's
things
like-
can handle it.
Right.
Yeah.
Because even I noticed earlier, the root crops
Yeah.
are indifferent. Like they couldn't care less about the nut sedge. Is that beets in the middle right there? Or is that radishes?
Yeah, there's beets, radish, and
Okay.
kohlrabi in there.
Yeah.
You got to. That's the one thing you got to be mindful of. Like, if you're growing a salad crop, you can't harvest it effectively if there's grass in it.
Yeah.
Because then you're gonna be bagging lettuce, and you're gonna have like a friggin' bunch of grass in it. And I don't know a lot of people that want that, you know. So.
I love Bermuda
Yeah,
in my salad.
But this is the Tokyo.
Okay.
This just came up from a seedling, but that's like direct sown. The really yellow stuff is the Tokyo,
Got you.
and then we'll grow it. We'll actually grow it as a head and sell it as romaine. And we've got chefs now with like Tokyo Bacana salads on their menus.
Oh wow.
So that's pretty cool. That's
cool.
another surprise. It's just like chefs, like working closely with chefs. They'll literally form menus to what we can grow, and that's using them. But
Wow.
This
a
time of
great
year, we're just
summer
letting
crop.
some. keep going.
Oof, it was just boiling, and they were like, yes. I'm
So-
gonna grow.
What part of the yard is your favorite?
Well, I will say, I like when it's real close to the kitchen. You know, so I'll be hitting this area heavy.
Got you.
You know, the parsley, the chard, the this and that, just a quick. And I'm not good about like getting it in all in the morning. Like I'm very much like in the moment, like what I'm gonna do, what is around.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like it closest to the kitchen.
She likes it close to the kitchen also because she's got 2 kids
Right.
that are probably in the house, like
Yes.
fighting
My
or
little
something.
duckies
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
she's
Trying
like,
to follow her out.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God, I gotta be quick.
So it's being more strategic, you know. I'm not
Right.
gonna go all the way over there because they're in the truck, they're in the there, they're over there.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
it's collard greens and beets tonight.
That's right. That's right.
So you guys, this is what you cook, like your food. This is what you guys utilize.
Yeah, I don't buy vegetables at the store when the
Wow.
when the veggies are in season.
What
And
a
I try to,
blessing.
even in the summer, like, you know, the sweet potato greens, the amaranth.
Yeah.
You know, I just can't.
Yeah.
It hurts me to buy a carrot from the store, honestly. I'm just like, we're eating seasonally, you know. I ain't buying carrots for
Exactly.
3 months. You
yeah,
know?
eating seasonally is super real. But this summer, you won't have to do that because we will have storage,
We will have storage.
veg all
Awesome.
summer.
Which is just, you know, I mean, Tanner, hats off, baby,
off, man.
because he was like a mastermind in the summer. Like, how am I never gonna go through this again?
Yeah.
You know, because it was tough. It was a hot summer, not a lot of funds. You know, 2 kids. It was the heat was on in many ways. You know,
Pun intended.
pun intended. But as long as you learn from it and there's that improvement, there's that progress.
Yeah.
You know, we're in good shape.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Everybody asks us, like, what do I do with it? Like, you know, they get the share, and it's like, what do I do with it? You put it in everything.
Yeah.
You put it in everything. You put it in the eggs. You put it in the pasta. You put it in the mac and cheese is gonna have carrot top in it. You know what I mean? Like, you use every inch.
Yeah.
That whole bag of tatsoi, it comes to this when you cook it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always this really funny thing. It's like, well, how do I
yeah.
cook 8 ounces of tatsoi? And I'm like,
What do I
you
do
put
with
it into a pan, a hot
Yo,
pan.
but straight up, I was like that. I was like, I'm doing a recipe, but I can't put, you know, broccoli into it. It's not in the recipe. And I threw that out the window, and I'm like, just doing it, just using as much of this amazing stuff as possible.
Yeah.
You know?
So which one of these greens is like your favorite taste-wise?
Taste-wise, I prefer like the Tokyo Bacana, like mustardy. That
Okay.
tatsoi is incredible. The bok choy, I love that like bite to it.
Yeah.
I gotta say the Swiss chard is not my favorite. It's gorgeous,
Really?
but it loses its color.
Yeah, it
You know,
does.
I want
Turns
that
soupy.
pink, and then it turns like, you know, green.
Yeah. So which one is the tatsoi?
There's actually no
there-
tatsoi. Well, there's tatsoi over here, yeah.
Yeah. I just love the mustardy, punchy flavors. You know.
That's all the mustard. That's all in the mustard family. It's all the Asian greens that are in the mustard family.
Yeah,
Got
man,
you.
those Asian greens
So
are
this is-
just delicious.
That's your tatsoi.
Oh, okay.
It's
more
like a
circularly.
spinachy kind of.
Yeah.
It's got more meat to it than a spinach.
Yeah.
That's our red mustard.
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah.
It looks like kamasuna.
It is Kamatsuna.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Like, yes, there's like a slight. So its growth habit. So tatsoi, you know,
Right?
Oh, wow.
if you grow it as a full head, it looks a lot
You got
different.
that punch?
Yeah.
But when it's direct sown
like
like
8
this,
different flavors.
it's
Got
it's
you.
basically the same
exactly.
as
It's
tatsoi.
very complex.
Yeah.
I
Wow.
find spinach to be so like muted. You know, you
Yeah.
gotta add the garlic, you gotta add
course.
the this and that. This is like itself is like
Has a
amazing.
body, yeah.
God damn.
Yep. That's right. That's right.
We learned a lot about amaranth this summer. That yellow, that's actually amaranth that's come up from seed.
Okay.
But yeah, these different amaranths were like
All of
super
these too?
cool. Yeah, this is all amaranth's kind of a problem in that it sets seed and goes everywhere. But this stuff, I mean, we were really the chefs were using we were calling it salad mix, but we were also selling it as a saute mix.
Okay.
So it was like this Kamatsuna,
Yeah.
mustards.
That little mix. It was so good.
Gotta find you some Jamaicans. They'll take that.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
We
I
do
wish the broccoli
really,
was up. That's when I hit the broccoli.
Yeah,
I don't
these-
care. I don't care about anybody else. That broccoli, it's like sweet, you know.
Yeah.
Oh.
I love broccoli
The
too.
broccoli. I love the greens too. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
Trey
broccoli
crushes the
is so
greens.
good.
Oh yeah. Oh, and then the daikon radish is one I wasn't familiar with until he started growing it.
Okay.
I mean, in traditional Chinese medicine, they say like eat ginger in the summer and
Yeah.
radish in the winter. So I'm
Got
like,
you.
Okay, got it. I'll do that. I'll do that. It's in the soups, it's in the stir fries, it goes everywhere.
Yeah, so this is the red daikon.
And look at that color.
Oh,
like,
wow.
what?
Beautiful.
I've never seen a vegetable that color.
Yeah,
This is
daikons
gorgeous.
are pretty cool because like there's, you know, you go to the store and you see that big
The
white
big white
daikon.
one. Yeah.
But there's the watermelon radish is a daikon.
Got
the
you.
red, there's green, there's purple. So, but right now we're growing these, but we are pretty much going exclusively watermelon for the rest of the season.
Okay, you're telling me that, like,
I'm telling you that.
mentally
Prepare
myself.
yourself. because the watermelon, it's just like chefs love it.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is gorgeous.
Easier to
Okay,
sell.
good to know that it's that size. When I was hitting it a few weeks ago and it was like,
Okay.
the rain comes and I swear it's like, poof.
Yeah,
Got
these
you.
They
guys.
size up
Yeah.
immediately.
Yeah,
It
This is
wonderful.
beautiful. Are the greens edible too?
they are. They're just a little hairy. So
Oh,
Yeah, they got
okay.
those prickles.
Yeah.
Got you.
So-
So you have to cook it.
yeah, you can cook it, but we typically
I stick to
don't.
turnip greens and
Turnip greens are
you know,
delicious.
you can't, I'm not a turtle. I can't eat all the greens.
And what are these?
These are more daikons actually.
Damn.
So that's
Let's see how big. Oh,
this
see,
is
that's
kind of
a
smaller.
green
So this
one.
is a green luobo.
Oh
It's another
wow.
daikon.
Gorgeous.
But yeah, they are more. They don't grow quite as big as these guys do, but we'll sell these as like we'll sell purple, red, green luobo, and then if we have watermelon, we'll like sell them as a daikon mix.
Wow.
And so like as a chef, you'll get these like, 5 different colored.
That's so
daikons.
beautiful.
It really is. It really
Wow.
is. And it's so simple. Like you take a mandolin,
Yeah.
and it's like, that's it. I don't have to do anything. Drizzle olive oil and here.
Yes.
And everyone's like, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because it speaks for itself, definitely.
I'm definitely coming over for dinner.
Yeah.
Those smell so
yes.
good with the mulch.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So
I
is
love
this
both.
radish too? Is these the smaller ones?
Yeah, so these are like some of the interplanting we'll do. So that's scallions, and then we plant the scallions, and then we come through and we interplanted French breakfast radish. So those radishes will come out, and then the scallion will take up the space.
You got you.
So we do a lot of like,
I didn't even see the scallion. I just stepped on it.
yeah, so we do this like relay planting stuff here, like really,
Right.
intensive.
rotations and
Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
We did less of it early season, probably mid-season we'll do more.
Right, when we take care of the...
With that, and also like last season we did some interplanting early, and we had quite a bit of fungal pressure because
Right.
everything was too tight in
Yeah.
the heat.
Yeah, the heat. That is the real killer.
Yeah, things don't like that too much.
No, the bugs do.
The bugs, yeah. So like
bugs
first the
love it.
fungus comes, and then the bugs come.
Yeah,
It's like-
exactly.
And then you literally have vegetables rotting in the ground.
And all of that
It's not
work
good.
just
Yeah.
Yeah.
tear.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So these cauliflowers will start heading pretty soon. Nice big row of cauli,
Wow.
broccoli, cabbages.
Cabbages.
These cabbages on the ends are going a lot slower than the middles, but we have some pretty nice sized cabbages actually.
Yep.
How
And
do you know
these
these
are-
are going to be heading soon? Is it just like
It's just like the size. and,
Yeah, that's
Kohlrabi.
kohlrabi.
yeah, they're like getting to that size.
This is a
Okay.
full farm.
Yeah.
It is. Everyone's like, what do you grow? I'm like, any vegetable you can think of
Pretty
Wow.
will
much.
grow here. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Pretty much. We were thinking about going like really dialing it back and just getting salad, doing like exclusively salad, but we haven't quite
Yeah.
figured out how to do that yet.
You don't want to change everything too quickly.
No.
Yeah. And we got the greens. You gave us a lot.
Yeah, you can.
Oh my God. Hi lovers, we are in the beautiful Central Florida today in Winter Park, showing you a lovely lush market garden being grown in her front yard. This is only 8,000 square feet of growing space, and this can be scaled all the way down to just 500 square feet. I cannot wait to show you this beautiful, lush, newly established garden by Jenna from Mid-Mod Urban Farm. Come with me to see all of the beauty that she has created. Can you introduce yourself and tell us your social media?
Yes, my name is Jenna Four. I'm the owner-operator of Midmod Urban Farm, and I am on Instagram. It is at Midmod Urban. So these elderberries, we were doing something in Sanford, and it was season, and we were going through Starbucks, and then I saw these by a ditch behind a Walmart, and I said to my husband, I was like, oh, I've been meaning to get mulberry cuttings. We're right here. We're waiting in line. I was like, do you have your knife on you? He's like, of course I have my knife on me. And so while we were in the Starbucks line, I ran out and I got these cuttings.
Yes.
And then I started these from cuttings from behind.
I would love
McDonald's.
to take a few
You
cuttings.
can take so many cuttings. And I put them, so the yard is kind of sloped.
Yes.
So when there is,
he's
about to be chaos. So when it does rain or if we get a hurricane, this area stays really wet. So I purposely put them here because they like wet feet. So they can handle if we were to get flooding. And so literally these started as like 4 cuttings and now they are this big. And I've just been slowly saving the elderberries.
Yes.
Because once a year I'm going to make a big batch of fire cider.
Awesome.
Once I get more of them. So this is a tree line. There's persimmon right there, which I actually got from the city for free.
Cool.
So the city does like plant gifts away and they do a lot of edible ones. So I got that from the city.
Or the Sajo.
It's a Sajo.
Got you.
Yes.
I meant to get one.
Yeah.
I missed the day.
And then this is my mulberry. So when I talk
beautiful.
about it's pushing out, this is all that you can tell this is the new growth from the last and so it's been tricked into fruiting again. So you can actually get multiple fruitings of mulberries every year just by like hard pruning it back and then it'll shoot back up again. So like I had like pruned these down to here and then I pruned them back to here and now they still keep shooting up and producing. And this is a Thai dwarf mulberry, which I got from Mike at Ever Oak as a cutting. And you could, I have one of these you can take. They're so good. They're so sweet. And I love it. We just come out and shake it. Yeah. And then the ones that fall off are ripe. My daughter goes nuts and like her and my son, their mouths will be like completely purple from eating them. So this is kind of a little mini syntropic line. I have my climax species is my peaches. So these are both Florida Prince peaches. And then I have yarrow planted, which is medicinal and a perennial bloomer. And then I have all these eggplants in here.
Wow.
And then over there, it is dying off, but I'm letting it die on purpose because that's all my loofah. So there's loofah and that's cucuzza squash. So that's an Italian variety that can get really, really huge. Some of them I need to pull, but like you can still eat them like that. You just have to peel the skin and you cook them like a butternut. But they get these like calluses so that bugs can't get in them. So because we have squash vine borers really bad and stuff like that, like and pickle worms and whatnot, they can't get into the skin of that. And then I have the loofah are drying, and then my CSA members will all get a loofah at some point in the year. They all got one of these huge cucuzza squashes, and you can eat them smaller too, and they're like a zucchini. Okay. And then I have the marigold interplanted everywhere, of course, because marigold everywhere.
What's this backline? Is that yarrow?
That's the yarrow, which is a perennial, and then the flowers it produces are really, really pretty.
Yes.
Yes. And then on the other side is I just uncovered these beds. I had them cover cropped. I cover cropped with like sun hemp and millet and sorghum all mixed together.
Okay.
And then I terminated it, and then I just started planting beans in there, and then we got our squashes, and I'm about to plant more squash into that bed as well. And then the hay is left over from our scarecrow. Oh. So I just use whatever I have for chop and drop. And then this is Leona.
Hi, Leona.
This is Levi.
Hi, Levi.
And that's Larry.
Hi, Larry.
And that is, what was your husband's name? Trey and Kayla.
Hi, nice to meet you.
So yeah, this is squash, beans. I'll be succession planting squash. And then as soon as, I'm about to rip all this out and start a new planting of something too. But these of the cucuzza and the loofah, you can also grow during the summer. So this was another edible cover crop because it was out covering the soil, but I just kept cutting it all back, but it's still flowering. You can see the loofah down there is still flowering.
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
And then the little white flowers are for the cucuzza variety. But this is the loofah down here. So yeah,
the loofah still looks great.
Yeah, but I feel like this is probably about ready. And then I'll have the little scrubby guys. So yeah, aren't these crazy?
Yeah, absolutely.
This one's for you. Let me get a clipper.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was planning on giving you guys one for sure.
Wow. I'm like, selfie with the cucuzza? This thing is like my height. Wow.
Aren't they wild?
Yeah, this is crazy.
So you just have to like. It's been there's been a lot of talk of references to other things.
Objects, I would imagine.
Like literally every member was like, I have this
Wow.
like one woman, she's in her 60s, and she was like, ooh, this is my new boyfriend. I was just like, Kim,
Please. Please do not need that image.
So you just peel the skin off and then you just cook it like a harder, it's not as hard as a butternut, but it's definitely not a zucchini. It's like somewhere in between. It almost has this like anisey kind of flavor to it.
Do you make soup with it?
You can. So a funny story about this is one of my CSA members is also a LARPer.
Wow.
Yes.
So this is their weapon.
Well, she said she had to work a merchant shift, and she goes, just an update, the Kukuza, I sold it for 10 crowns, which she said is the equivalent of $35 US in the LARPing world. And then she said it changed hands 3 times, and I've heard it's going into the stroganoff tonight at the at the tavern. So yeah, but it's really good. I tried to make like a butternut type soup out of it though, but it's too zucchini-ishy. Like it was kind of like mealy and yeah. So it's not that, but yeah, it's a very interesting.
The stroganoff.
Yeah, and I
Vegan
think
stroganoff?
I think they just cubed it up, and it was kind of like a meat substitute.
What's the name of the zucchini?
Kukuza or
I'm gonna look up
kukuzi.
recipes specifically
Yeah.
for this kukuzi. Because this is a lot of squash.
It is.
It's
yeah.
amazing. And you got like 20 of them.
I know. Yeah.
Like, how do
no,
you even
it's
cook with all this?
a lot of them I gave away.
I
like this.
absolutely love this though. This trellis.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, okay, babe.
It's just
about to
easy
do
breezy.
something
It's
like
all
this.
just they're all T-posts, and I have a T-post
Yeah.
driver. Get a T-post driver; it'll save your life.
Got
it's like
you.
they cost $55. It's an initial expense, but like rather than having to pound
Hammer
it
for 3
in,
days?
you just
Yeah.
you go. It's like 4, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it's
Awesome.
done. And it
Got
all
you.
yeah. So I use a T-post, and then it's just regular twine, and I just
Yeah.
wove it, and I just kept picking it up and putting it back over. So.
Yeah.
And then that's kind of what I do with
All
I
along
just
the
I did the
lines.
blackberries though with wire.
Yeah.
And I need to tighten them.
Okay.
But yeah, I just use T-posts.
Oh, and you have some Swiss chard that you just started
Yeah,
over
so
here.
I have this is arugula
moringa.
and I have Swiss chard. Yeah, so I'm gonna try and attempt. I think once the ube is ready to plant, I'm gonna plant the ube out here so it can, and then
Okay.
the moringa will be bigger by then.
Yes,
So I
like
want to do
mine.
a lot of living trellises.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Are
then
these calendula?
no, this is all arugula.
Oh, cool.
So this is arugula that I've been succession planting, and now I'm starting to put in all of my like salad greens are going. All of these are red sail lettuce. There's fennel, dill. All those are all my brassicas. They're all one is the BC 1611. It's a green sprouting broccoli, and then I have purple burgundy sprouting broccoli. I like those better than the head broccolis because you get more out of it. Because
The purple?
any of the sprouting varieties, because
Right.
the head ones you get, you know,
One.
and then you'll get a couple sprouts off of that, but these will like sprout for a while. It's just they'll get smaller and smaller each
Yeah.
time you harvest. And then so this whole line was marigolds as well. And so I like to do marigolds with my curcubits, and I use them as chop and drop because the smell I feel like helps deter some bugs. But these are all suyo cucumbers that are planted in with the
is
marigolds. So I grew my
beautiful.
own mulch for it.
Yes.
And
You've
then
done
I'll
amazing.
eventually, once I succession plant down that end, I'll chop all of those down and put them on the soil. And then
Wow.
any crop residues I leave in. Everything is no-till. I only use a tilther, which just does the top 2 inches of the soil, and it's just to incorporate. I do use a granular long-term fertilizer that's organic. It's just like hemp or like kelp meal and stuff like that, just put into a granular form so it's long release. And then usually I'll come through and I'll hit it. I try to do it every 2-ish weeks depending on the crop. I don't just mass fertilize, but I'll go through with fish emulsion 1 week, and then the fish emulsion will provide it with certain nutrients, and then 2 weeks later I'll use the kelp meal dilution. So then it's getting different micronutrients from that.
Right, at different stages too.
And then I just you know, once a year I get a big mulch delivery and I mulch in between the rows because you don't want to mulch in the rows or in the beds because it can actually sequester nitrogen.
But now you have pathways.
But now I have pathways, yep. And then, yeah.
Absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
My heart would just drop cutting these beautiful marigolds.
Oh, I loved it. I love seeing like the flip of the bed.
Yeah. I mean, it looks so pretty. And I think you have the foresight to see that. Like, the cucumbers are nestled in there so perfect. And it would take a lot for a bug to get past all of this. Yeah. This deterring smell, because marigolds smell
they're
so
so
strong.
pungent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and when I cut them yesterday, like you could tell. You could smell it.
Yeah, I bet it smelled beautiful.
I actually use at the kitchen house, they have so many garlic chives. I was like, we don't need this many. And I used those as chop and drop. And I was like, man, this has got to be a really, really good pest deterrent because it smelled for like a week.
Wow.
And then these are the beds that were in the back that I so these were, girl, I cannot grow sweet potatoes to save my life.
Sweet potatoes?
I know. All 3 of these were in the back and they were all sweet potato beds. And I got total 15 pounds out of 3 beds that grew all summer that I fertilized and put slips in every 6 inches. I do not know why I cannot grow sweet potatoes.
And you didn't even put the whole potato. You put in slips.
I put in slips.
That's crazy.
And so now this is all of the crop residue from my terrible harvest. So I just piled it on top of each other and it's all going to break down and then I'm going to add soil and then I'm going to see.
Are you sure? Because this might be another crop of sweet potato.
No, I want it to be. That's what I'm saying is now I'm going to cover it up.
Okay,
and I'm like, if this doesn't grow,
that would
sweet
be
potatoes,
insane.
I'm really done.
Yeah,
Done.
just give it up. Like,
I should.
Seriously, sweet potatoes grow like a weed.
I know.
Like,
I
literally.
can't grow them.
It's so crazy.
Such a disappointment.
No, literally, I'm like, I want to bring you to my house and just give you my sweet potatoes because I'm probably not even going to eat them.
I think I paid too much attention to them.
Yeah, it's usually when you neglect them that they thrive.
Yeah, that's what people, when they ask for advice for stuff, I'm like, are you paying too much attention to it? And they're like, yeah, I'm like, leave it alone. And then if you're not paying attention to it, go the other way.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then this is beets.
Okay.
That are all popping up. These, I let my daughter plant these with me, so it's, you know.
Like, yeah, I know how that goes. Yeah. A big clump here, nothing there.
Yeah,
But these are actually done really well.
Yeah, they're popping up really well. Yeah. I have a problem with beets too. It's weird.
I don't even try and grow beets.
Really?
Yeah, I cannot grow beets at all. At all.
Yeah, they're really finicky.
And echinacea, that's been another one that's been really, really tough on my garden thumb, my confidence level. But this year I'm trying again. So we will see.
Look at these nerds.
Yeah, they're so excited. They're like, let me get my mommy back.
Oh, you're blowing me kisses? Okay. Okay. Oh, you're giving me a hug? Okay. Show them how crazy you really are.
Right, exactly. When you go in the house, it's going to be another story.
I told my son, he does stuff to me, and I'm like, dude, I've broken up with dudes for less. Like, you're lucky. You're lucky I made you.
No, literally.
I would have broken up with you a long time ago.
You would be my ex.
I'm like, the amount of gaslighting that goes on, and then he'll hit me, but then he'll give me a kiss, and I'm just like,
what is this?
Yeah.
What is this?
You're an abusive partner. I have the pigeon pea here too. I'm sorry, I just walked right in front of the camera.
No, it's fine.
For summer, this is one of the newer beds, so I just cover cropped it with flowers for the summer, and it is a sea of zinnia and cosmos.
Oh my goodness!
And now they've just been reseeding, and you know, I leave them where they're good, and then I take them out where I don't need them.
Where did you get the seeds?
Probably Walmart.
For these zinnias?
I love Walmart for their seeds because they're cheap, and it's like people are. Like, seeds don't have to be bougie. When people are like, oh, where do you get your seeds? And I'm like, I don't know, Walmart, the dollar store sometimes. I buy a lot of them from Johnny's, but a lot of them, I try to like kind of share the love between all the local places. Like I'll buy some seeds from Lucas. I'll buy some from Palmer's. I'll get some from Appenberry's. Like just so I can support everyone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I love the lettuces popping up too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just about to say shout out Appenberry.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they just gave us a huge seed donation for the kitchen house. So I went by and introduced myself.
Yeah.
And then I went and got a big donation from Palmer's Seed downtown.
Got you.
Which they're the same owners now as the other Palmers in
Got you.
off of Corinne in Audubon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was like cousins that owned it, but then like I guess the kids of the one cousin or something, they didn't want to keep the business, so they like sold it to the other half of the family. And so they have like a lot more stuff there now. I don't want to say they've gentrified it because it's not gentrified filling. They just have more of a selection, more of a seed selection. It's a little bit cleaner.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like yeah.
Modernized.
But like you can definitely still get like your like fishing bait and like a chicken there, you know?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Awesome. I was at one point thinking about getting chickens, and that's where I was gonna get them, but left that one.
Yeah.
It's too many predators.
But would you eat the eggs if it was from your own
No.
chickens? You just wanted chickens?
Yeah. I just was
Chickens are also not as easy as people think.
No.
Especially in Florida, because there's so many bugs and it's wet a lot. They get like, I forget what the disease
but
called.
the little foot things.
Yeah. And like
it's-
mosquitoes can bite them. And
Yes,
like, yeah.
and transfer diseases. I did a lot of research because I feel like people just get them to be whimsy.
No, they do.
And it's like, no, this is a big responsibility. And
is.
I knew that I was not ready for that, especially with 2 little kids.
Well, even with COVID, there was a big thing with the animal shelters. They were getting chickens brought to them because during COVID, it's just like when people buy their kids puppies and stuff at Christmas, and then like a month after Christmas, there's all these dogs and cats in the shelter because people are like, oh, it'll be cute to get my kid an animal, and then they don't want to take care of it.
Yeah,
so
it's not just, oh my God, even dogs are a huge responsibility.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
So, yeah, no, when we thought about chickens too, and then I was just like, I don't need another thing to take care of. And
Exactly.
then I kind of wanted to do rabbits, and my husband's like, why do you want to do rabbits? I'm like, we can do meat rabbits. And he goes, where are we going to process them? And I said, we'll process them at the brewery because he's got floor drains and stuff and hoses. And he was like, that is not allowed.
Yeah. You're like trying to get us shut down.
Well, also, they scream.
Oh God.
You guys
Vegans.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Yep. They scream, and I didn't know that. My husband told me. He was like, yeah.
That's crazy. Things you don't know until you know.
But they say, but they're better because chickens are loud, but when you process them, they're not. Rabbits are really quiet, but when you process them,
oh my God.
Yeah.
Crazy.
How long have you guys been vegans?
8 years.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been a little bit.
Was it health or environment or both?
Spirituality.
Spirituality, animal love?
Yeah. Not even animal love, because I don't think Trey really cares too much. Yeah, for him it was health. Yeah.
Okay.
He had no choice. I was cooking. That's what you get. This, and also like focusing on the mycelium and the interconnectedness, because they
that we're creating that
to
internet highway, that mycelium highway of
sure.
exchange of information. These plants are all communicating with each other, working in
even
these two, this all system, and even across there, there's a whole network underground.
Sure.
So that's why we plant a high density. So back here is where our composting is done.
Okay.
It's been a while since I flipped compost.
That's like the least favorite garden task.
I got a tractor for that, but it's still sitting on the tractor and flipping it.
Damn.
So I have to flip.
Did we come back here?
No, we haven't. We didn't.
Wow. You be
This
doing
is
a
the wood
lot of
chips that I'm just
walking.
holding on for carbon material to mix in. So like when we do a chicken harvest, that any extra plant material, the bunny's manure.
The thermometer.
Yeah, always monitoring temperature because we get it hot. Right now it's cooling down. If I flip this again, it'll become even more active. We typically keep our compost pile around 130 to 140. Right now it's just very slow.
Wow.
It's still active. The heat, it's still generating heat. If you come here like on a winter morning and flipping compost is a fun thing because all the steam and heat from it.
Yes.
So this is I'll flip this again, and then this is eventually going to make its way into the garden. This is a new system, a new line that we just planted a few weeks ago.
Pretty.
This is 4 weeks old. You can see the pattern. So
dang, this is only 4 weeks.
This is 4 weeks. And you can see the high planting density that we have. So we have our Napier grass line. I love the grass line on the edges of the tree rows for a few reasons. First, it helps prevent the crouching grass and weeds to come into that, because eventually this fills out and kind of shades out that understory that prevents that coming through. And then it also shades out and keeps that understory covered. The main focus on this is lychees. So you can see the lychees are planted at 20-foot center. Everything else planted in here is to support the lychees. So if you come here, this roselle is an early emergent. I had extra originally, this planting design, I didn't have it, but I was like, oh, I got extra roselle, let me just throw it in there.
Wow.
With the intentions of, if it gets too big, I'll chop it, drop it. Roselle is a great biomass producer because it responds well to pruning and it puts out a lot of foliage. So I could come here with pruners and kind of do a little light pruning and lift the skirt up to make room for the jack bean and the mavunos to come through. You can see this whole consortium planting here. So this is all seed bomb and planted at once. So we transplanted in this system. I'll run through everything that's planted here that you see. There's lychees, eucalyptus, bananas, canna lilies, mulberries, tithonia. Those were all done from either transplants, cuttings, or rime zones. And then the Napier is from cuttings. Then for seed bombs, we have, I always stick with the same species, pigeon pea, jack bean, mavuno cowpeas, candlestick cassia, leucaena, and zinnias.
Wow.
So zinnias being your placenta one, and then with that, there's an intention behind that cocktail of seeds. And they all occupy different strata and different succession. So like your zinnias is your placenta one, short-lived cycle, emergent placenta one. Your mavuno cowpea is your medium placenta two. Your jack bean is your high medium placenta two early secondary one, because I have some jack beans that are a little over a year old. Roselle is a placenta 2 emergent species. The pigeon pea is secondary 1, which you can see here. It's now coming through, is secondary 1 high strata. Your candlestick cassia is placenta 1, sorry, not placenta 1, secondary 1 medium strata. Your leucaena in here, I don't think leucaena is germinated yet. Let's see. It tends to be a little bit on the slower side on germinating. But then the leucaena is your high strata secondary 2. So you can see like eventually the conditions are going to change that the zinnias don't want, which you can see zinnias.
I see us right here.
Yeah, where you see them pop. Yep, you can see them popping through. So eventually the conditions will alter and change that. The zinnias served its function and it fades its way out. And then what's going to hit what's going to follow the zinnia is going to be that jack bean and the pigeon pea and whatnot. The lemon eucalyptus will be my secondary 2 possible climax emergent species. This is my climax species here, the high strata. The banana is a medium strata secondary species. You can even see the tithonia here. This is an early secondary species. This is now germinating. So you can see the high planting density. And we also want this because there's very little weeds popping through.
Very little.
So that's keeping the ground suppressed, and whatever weeds did germinate, they're kind of suppressed and slow because it altered the conditions for those weeds to really thrive. Because this pigweeds and stuff like that, when you disturb the soil, that's the early pioneer species. They're paving the ground and creating the conditions for another plant species to come in and then occupy that. But then that changes and alters the conditions, and that pigweed alters and moves its way out. It served its ecological function. So that's the same thing that we're kind of having here. But we selectively choose the plants that we want to manage. So this is what I've been related, like what I've worked with, and I know how they grow and I know how to manage them.
Got you.
So there's a pattern here. So there's the zinnia, there's the eucalyptus, more zinnias here, roselle, eucalyptus again. Let's see if the mulberry, here's a banana here popping through. This was planted as a corm. It's now pushing through.
And that's 4 weeks old?
This is all 4 weeks old, yep.
Damn.
Eucalyptus here. I might have to manage it.
These are cassia pods?
That is the leucaena pods, yeah.
So do you want me to put these?
Oh, you could you could always keep feeding that in there. You can see the tithonia cuttings took off. That's a 4-week-old tithonia cutting.
Wow.
Let's see if
4 weeks.
there should be.
You can have a dense food forest.
Yeah.
There's so much food here already just from the leaves of the sorrel.
And depending on the time of the, yes, exactly. And depending on the time of year when you're planting this, like if I planted the system in spring, I would put zucchinis in here. So that would have been a good placenta one, medium high strata to occupy. I could have done a winter squash as well, like a Seminole pumpkin too, if I wanted to. Instead of using the Mavuno cowpeas, maybe I would use the squash.
I gotta come back during springtime.
So depending on the time of year and the seasonality, it will change. If we were planting this maybe in September, instead of the cowpea, I would plant like bush beans, like regular green bush beans, like provider beans. But this time of year, since it's super hot, I know these plants thrive in these conditions, and that's what I planted. Let's see. Yeah, these.
So this is an Inga?
That is no Ingas planted here. That is, let's see, that is jack bean.
Okay.
That's a jack bean. That's pigeon pea. There's Tithonia coming through.
4 weeks old.
Yeah.
But I also love that you have some established trees, but like you said, you're planting your supports.
Yep, I'm planting my support. So, and I've also jumpstart the system. So depending on your context, I cheat when it comes into successional agriculture or syntropic, because this system was jump started with fertilizer and compost.
Okay.
So instead of planting all the accumulator species, all those support species first that can handle poor soil conditions, the true pioneers of building up that soil, I kind of skipped that step and just hit it with compost. So when you hit it, how I kind of say it, it's like you're pushing 2 to 3 years into succession.
For sure.
Adding the fertilizer and the compost. But sometimes you might be in an area where you don't have an abundance of wood chips. Yeah. Or you're in an area that you're doing such a large planting and the soil conditions are so poor. Well, before planting your heavy feeders, the plants that want to thrive in an abundant system, you have to plant out those supports first.
Yeah.
Create the soil conditions they want to thrive and create the environments where they can thrive. Not irrigated. It was irrigated once the day it was planted, and then it's been raining nonstop. So this is it's
looking so good.
Yeah, there should be mulberry cuttings and in here, and here they are. Mulberries.
Okay.
Let's see if any have taken off. None's taken off yet. These might not even look that well. But yeah, there's mulberries planted.
I see your mulberries in that tree line.
Yeah, those are the Thai mulberries.
Got you.
So that's where I keep pulling a lot of the propagation.
Hella banana racks.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying now. And these are the Cavendish?
No, these are Namois.
Dang.
These are all Namois.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, in this you can see 2, 3,
it's like
4.
6.
I think down this whole row there's probably,
because that's 2 right there.
There should be at least 15, 20 racks down this line.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm actually curious. I haven't come out here to count the amount of racks I have.
Just right there, there's 6. I'm like,
yeah, and that's just this is 75 feet. So you can think in this whole stretch if there's 6 racks.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's probably 6, 8. Yeah, there could be about 30, 40 racks in there.
And so many papayas too. Big old papaya.
All the lucanos going high up in the sky.
Yeah, I've been noticing those too. So
those will get pollard here soon. I'll run them through the chipper. I'll wood chip them.
Okay, so that's how you use the.
Yeah, that's what I use. I just like there's pros and cons to chipping. The cons is that first off, you're using fuel to chop and drop it. The second is since it's also chipped up, more surface area is exposed, so faster decomposition. Versus if I kept that whole and just use machetes and just chunk it up, it's more chunky, less surface area is exposed, so a slower decomposition. But I like the ease of the management of chipping it and all that. It just looks tighter, cleaner.
For sure.
Context dictates.
Exactly. For sure. So I see, is this your own homegrown mulch?
This is brought in.
Okay.
This is like the OUC had a Davey contracted and they were working in the area. And they came knocking on the door. Hey, you want some mulch? I'm like, sure, I'll take it.
Absolutely.
So this is actually, all this mulch was collected from this neighborhood though.
Wow.
Which was pretty cool. So to at least have that story. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
you guys are still local. This is awesome.
But yeah, now I just have a bunch for composting throughout the season. So this is my carbon material. And then everything, all the fresh produce that needs to get compost or all the byproduct of the chicken harvest, or even the manure from the rabbits will go into the compost.
And then you turn it?
And then turn it, yep.
Got you.
Yep, so I'll just heap it up, and then once the heap gets big enough, then I'll mix it and flip it and turn it over. So that's a young system. So there's good, this is, like I said, I've over the years been honing in on those, not having those gaps. So you can see here, I have those gaps. So there should always be something in an area fulfilling that space and time.
Got you.
So let's see, we'll see how this looks 2 years from now.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, which should be like this 2 years.
Yeah. Or like the other system, because the other system felt more close together, like densely planted. I guess
Which
the one in the middle.
Middle, yes.
Yeah.
Which is the goal.
Wow.
So, yeah. So this is my compost. And then I also have this crazy idea to eventually plant out more timber type trees to have my own mulch for compost. So I create an agroforestry system that's catered to mulching.
Yeah.
So not even just not creating the timber or a carbon material, but also planting a high amount of like green manure or green material like the tithonias and grasses, so I can create my own compost.
So these mulberries are freshly pruned?
Yeah, because we propagated a bunch. I needed 150 cuttings for across the street.
Got you.
So yeah, which we can go across the street and I can show you the community agroforestry planting that we just did.
Awesome.
Yeah, so that's why some of these are down to its stick, because we took a tremendous amount of propagation material.
They're fruiting good though.
They flushed back. That was cut back 2 weeks ago.
Wow.
And they're already flushing out. And there's fruit. I see there's fruit. Yeah, there is fruit coming on. That's the cool thing about those everbearing type mulberry varieties. They fruit twice a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a everbearing and it just
always
you can't even keep up with it.
And there are more Rex here.
So many. It's a monkey's dream.
That's a human's dream. At least my dream.
No, seriously.
Bless you.
Thank you. Yeah, that one was on the brink for a while. There's so many beans in here too.
Yeah.
So you want to stop those before they go to seed too?
Yeah. I don't want anything going to senescence because I don't want that information to transfer. The idea is to keep everything in that growth pulse. The only thing I want fruiting and going to fruit, because when a cowpea or bean goes to fruit, that's their seed production, that's their reproductive, that's their form of senescence. I don't want that energy to be communicated into the system, because then they start pulling from the system, because the plant's like, I need all my energy to go into my offspring. Yeah. And that's what the seeds are, it's offspring.
And then they start to decompose and you want it all lively.
I want to keep in that growth pulse consistently. Yeah. So if you look on like a life cycle graph of most plants, there's a peak. You eventually hit this peak of after its growth, right before senescence. That's where you want to eliminate it, right before senescence.
Got you.
And keep it in that grow's pulse. Keep that energy going. Zone. That's why we do a lot of pruning and we stay on top of our management.
Got you.
But there are sort of just general guidelines, because during the fall, the tithonia goes to bloom, the pigeon peas go into beans, but I can't chop and drop those. I need them to stay lush and flourish. So I kind of look away and be like, all right, you're staying there till about February.
Yeah.
So I wait till about around Valentine's Day is the time that I start resetting and pruning again and wake the system up.
Okay.
That's also around the time the bees become active. So that's splitting season for this area. Understanding and being a beekeeper and understanding the natural rhythm, because bees are very in tune to the environment here. And that's when they want to start splitting and they start swarming. And that's just their natural reproductive cycle of carrying on. Just them creating more colonies. They leave half the colony behind with the new queen and half the resources. And then the old queen takes half the resources and half the colonies and splits somewhere else. And that's how they keep propagating forward. So bees only do that when nature starts, when there's an abundance of resources. So when nectar and pollen is available, that's when they do it. So when nectar and pollen is being produced and being available for these bees, that's just a sign that nature's waking up. And it's ready to push forward. We're springing into action. So our spring really starts, in my opinion, around early February.
Got you.
Yeah.
I guess
so that's when I start. That's when everything that's been in senescence and stagnant and dormant from the winter, that's when I open up. Technically, that's still winter, but we're in Florida. You go off of your environment. nature is never in a box. You really got to study your environment and your climate. And that's why I also love telling folks, like, we live in Central Florida. We're in a very unique climate. There's not a lot of similar places around the world. Like, we're we get too cold to grow a lot of tropicals. Like, we can't grow breadfruit. We can't grow certain sapotes.
Yeah.
But then we're also too far south that there's a lot of temperate stuff that we can't grow.
Yeah.
But then there is a fair amount. Like, where else in the world can you grow peaches with bananas and papaya?
Exactly.
So that's what's the beautiful thing of what location.
And mulberries. Somebody messaged me. They're like, "How are you harvesting? Was it mulberries?" I think he was like, "You're harvesting mulberries in June." I'm like, "Yeah."
Yep.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Or like blackberries. Like, I'm still picking blackberries.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's really amazing.
We
didn't even talk about these. This is
our
amazing.
Pineapple. These are all grocery store. They started off as grocery store pineapples, so with just the tops of it. But the cool thing about pineapples, once you get them established and you have a little patch established, you like set it and forget it, and then you have an endless amount of propagation material. So pineapples is low strata. They like to be in the understory of a tree in that shady environment. They're in the same family of bromeliads. So when you look at in our landscape, you see certain people's landscape that have these massive oak trees and bromeliads hovering underneath. So you can plant them at a high density. You see bromeliads on top. But this whole area was just prepped with a bunch of compost, mulch, and then slipped in there, and I haven't fed or done anything to it. I just have to manage some of the grass and the palms that are in here.
I see some logs too, and it's not even minding the big carbon rich
not at all. And then you have all these slips here that I'll be planting out. So what from one pineapple you take the top, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I have 15 pineapple plants here that I can
grocery store pineapple. And you don't even have to pop them out. They'll get themselves in the ground.
So what then I do, and I learned this from Matt Reese from Peace River Organics in Punta Gorda, how he propagates pineapples after they're done fruiting. I wish I had my stash on here. Because there's one here that I could pick and show you. But you strip the leaves completely, and I might even still have some buried in between. Let me see. They're still around. I think that they pretty much gave me all I needed. So you strip the leaves down to its actual corm of the pineapple plant, and then you plant that horizontally, and it'll shoot out a bunch of pups. After all that, I harvest this massive pineapple and all this slip, strip that leaf down to the actual main corm and stem of the pineapple, and bury that underground horizontally.
I have to have an example of that.
Yeah, hold on. Let me grab gloves and my pruners and machetes, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Give me a sec.
And then we're gonna eat pineapple. No.
Yeah. I wish I cleaned up this patch a little bit more.
Oh my gosh, Mike. Nobody's.
It doesn't matter because it still pushes out such productive pineapples. So I'll use this one as an example because this is pretty much ripe. This is about the time I'll let it. I'd rather it get fully yellow, but then sometimes other critters will beat you to it. So it's nice to pick it a little bit under, but you can see it's almost ready. Yeah, you can even smell that.
Yes. Oh my God.
So you
The
can
grocery
take,
store
you can take
could
that home
never.
for yeah, you can take that home.
Oh my God.
So off of that one plant, that's also decided to shoot out a couple pups.
Oh.
So here's some slips here.
Okay.
So that we can just plant and put straight into the ground. But what I'm talking about, after you're done grabbing, because you can see some of them have a lot of little slips popping out.
Yes.
You can rip and remove the plant.
Oh.
Completely. And then what you're going to want to do is rip off these leaves.
Oh, wow. This looks like a large pineapple top.
Yep.
Holy crap.
So I'll rip out this leaf. And like I said, I learned this from Matt Reese down in Punta Gorda with Pro River Aggroforestry. That's actually where I took a workshop there with Centropic Solution and Tiago Barbosa a couple years back and really accelerated my knowledge on it. But one really cool tip that Matt shared, and I think he even shared this on his YouTube channel. This corm right here is what we're going to want to plant. Oh, my machete. There it is. So this is what we're going to plant. So all this will just get cycled back in there. We'll feed it in nicely and organize it. But all you need to do is just plant this. So that's why I keep this center part open, because then after pineapple season is done and I harvest everything here, I'm ready to reorganize and manage this. I have an alley here where I open this. And it'll help to remove the roots.
Soft and lush that is.
And then plant it like that and backfill it. And then that corm, there's still, you saw how thick that corn is, there's still a lot of energy in there, and it's going to go through a cycle. It's like, hey, I need to keep pushing out more pups. So it'll start shooting out a bunch of these little slips that you saw. So you'll see a bunch of little slips pop out from that corm.
Wow.
Eventually you'll see a bunch of little guys. Like at one point you'll see like 5 or 6 of them side by side popping out through there. So and that's how you can propagate pineapples on the cheap.
Yeah, one pineapple to
100. Yeah.
That's crazy.
And then these, you can find your next new pineapple patch or fill in the blank where you took it out and let that come through. So there's already a pup here. I'll let that, or actually, you know, I'll throw a couple in here. And then I'll most likely take most of these and start planting into the back system.
Got you.
But for now, I'll just put it here. And I just plug them in. I don't soak them in water. I just put them in nice moist soil like that, set it, and forget it.
I know that's right.
Everyone's like putting in this cup of water.
Yes.
No, you don't need to do that.
No, I've had more success with the water than just the drought method.
Yeah.
But with how you did it with the corm too, it grows in its natural growth habit.
Yeah.
When you do it with a little pup propagation, sometimes just one isn't enough of a stable environment to really hold like the pineapple structure.
True. You see like how they're all cramped.
Yeah, compacted like that.
Yeah, you can plant them about like 8 to 12 inches apart with no problem.
Yeah.
So and you can see.
Really close.
Yeah.
So nice.
So yeah, probably by the end of the year, you'll see a bunch of little slips popping through.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, so that's how, so after all these fruiting ones, because after that main corm has set fruit, it's not going to set fruit again.
Yeah.
Just like a banana pup or a banana stem. As soon as it sets fruit, it's done its purpose. So you harvest the fruit, sacrifice the stem, feed it back in.
Okay.
And then the next pup. It's same thing with pineapples. That one plant, ready set fruit, it's just going to start shooting out pups. And those pups are going to set out fruit. And then, yeah, that cycle continues forward.
This smells so good. I see how animals can find it now.
How strong the smell is.
It's actually really strong.
Yeah.
And it's not even like yellow. I let mine sit.
Yeah, I usually wait till it's yellow because that's the best tasting fruit.
Oh my God.
And it's like literally like candy.
Yes, it is. But the raccoons, like I have raccoons in my yard. They come every night.
I saw Andre the farmer has his little cage set up for his pineapples.
Yeah,
I never have to do that here. I usually never have that bit.
Wow.
And I think maybe it's the cat. I do have raccoons here, but they don't go after my pineapple.
No, they coexist with the cats. Like they be hanging out in my backyard.
Yeah, they'll be eating the cat.
It's crazy.
I'm all about inviting all the goods and the bad because you need to keep that ecology going.
Exactly.
And feed and bring food source. If you want to have those beneficial insects, you have to give them a food source for them to hang around. So yeah. But so yeah, this is the back system that's mainly focused, like I said, on finger limes, avocados, and lychees.
Okay.
We can transition into the next.
So
yeah, you can see we just started transplanting them. The lychees here.
How are your feet? I know. I'm like all this cushion. Oh, we're all getting bit, but
yeah, the little ants. The ants here are crazy.
I thought we were talking about mosquitoes.
Oh, is there mosquitoes there too?
I don't know, but I just feel like it is because it's so moist. Oh, wow.
This is where we keep our bees back here. I'm actually getting ready to transition them here. This is also where we run our chicken tractors. We run broilers. We typically keep about 25 birds here. I'll get into details there. And then this system is actually where I first started planting, but I mostly let this grow wild for propagation. But this is also where I have guavas and mangoes growing. So all this Napier grass, like I said, is going to cane because I'm trying to plant grass lines on the edges of the peaches, which is now transitioning into citrus and mangoes. So this is all propagation material for this Napier's propagation material, but this line and main focus is guava here, which I'm doing some air layering there.
Yes.
And here's the mangoes, and then there's another one down there.
Okay.
Yeah. So here's another rainbow eucalyptus.
Wow.
I'm
like.
So this whole system went down from this last hurricane. There was a thicker canopy set, but I never pruned it and I didn't stay on top of it. And it got knocked down. So yeah, now it's been slowly coming back, and I've been coming back in, managing more support. Here, you want the bees?
Oh.
Yeah.
I was like, what the heck?
I thought it was a wasp.
No, there's a lot of bees around here.
Oh my gosh.
So same thing pattern. There's so these didn't make it during the winter, these mangoes, because this was so much more open. I didn't get that canopy set in. So now I got to pull those out, put new ones in, plant more support, get that canopy. This is the green Napier grass, Nabana grass. So I'm just letting this intentionally grow to cane because, like I said, I need a tremendous amount of propagation material to plant through this whole entire system here.
Got you.
So same thing, guavas and mangoes back here. I've been going back and planting more emergents, because that's one thing when I first started planting, I didn't plant enough, is that emergent canopy, which really helps give you that protection, a lot of organic matter too.
For sure.
In the beginning, but it's typically a banana line, and then it's mangoes and guavas, mangoes and guava. In between is all grass. Same thing, all the Tithonia is wild now because I use it for propagation back here.
Got you.
This front system here, this is all peaches. We originally planted just a monoculture of peaches, planted 15 by 15. So 15 feet within the row and 15 feet between rows, and then 15 feet within the rows. Now I've been, since last year, been going back in and filling in the blanks. So all these eucalyptus you see popping through are a year old. And there's still some blanks there that I'm filling in. And then we run our chicken tractors in between here, which is the perfect alleyway for it. These are 6 by 10, and we usually fit 25 birds per, and they slowly work their way down. We mostly, for broilers, we focus on Cornish cross, which is a hybrid variety, hybrid breed, and from hatch to harvest is 8 weeks. And big part that I adopted poultry into our outfit is most people don't realize when you buy bags of organic fertilizer, it's byproduct from the animal agricultural industry, usually coming from CAFO systems, which are concentrated animal feeding operation. And my thought is CAFO systems are not sustainable. They have a huge environmental impact, and it's unethical for animals. So here in that organic fertilizer, it doesn't have to come from an organic system. And even if it's an organic CAFO system, it's still CAFO. They're just fed organic grain. There's no difference. So here's this beautiful farm that I'm really embracing agroecology in this. And then I open up this bag of fertilizer, which comes from an unethical source. And so I'm like, let me raise my own. They're dropping manure. They're feeding the alleyways. When I process them, I compost the blood, the feathers, the byproduct into the compost, which makes our compost even richer. So that was my thought, to slowly move away as much as possible from fertilizer. I still use a little bit of it, but I use it very mindfully. But my goal is to completely eliminate using it at all.
Got you.
So I'm also, with this system too, planting support species for the poultry, so more forage. So that's why there's a lot of mulberries. We'll be introducing elderberries into here as well. And then on top of that, the other fruits that we grow, and that will just fall there. So there's more complexity. They have more forage, encourage more bugs that are into the rotting fruits that they can eat. They can eat the fruits as well from those small berries and and the mulberries.
Wow.
And trying to create that that force, like I mentioned earlier, poultry come from jungle fowl. They're low strata, low force dwelling creatures, yet now there's this whole movement of pastured poultry. Chickens are never pastured animals. Herbivore, like cattle, goats, they're usually pastured type animals. So that's part of the outfit of it. So we got the birds and the bees.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow. That is so funny.
Yeah.
I gotta come back and see it when the birds are here. So you'll get them around September?
Yeah, we'll get them in September. So they spend 4 weeks in the brooder, which is on their bedding and the controlled environment, and then they spend 4 weeks out here.
Got you.
So yeah, and then
When
it's
it
that
gets
ultimate
cooler.
sacrifice of it. I'm an omnivore. It gets me more connected to how I perceive life to be, which you can't live until you really accept death, because you can't have one without the other. If you look at compost in general, it's dead things, but it's full life. And it's just that endless cycle of life and death. Same thing with plants. I look at plants as conscious living things. Everything on this planet, I feel like, is a conscious living thing that has their own ecological function. So how can each of those things really fulfill their function in this ecosystem? So
yeah.
That's just my personal philosophy and take on it.
Personally,
Yeah.
you guys sacrifice the animals here?
Yeah. So we operate under FX Limited Poultry License, which is a federal exemption, PL 9432. We're allowed to process up to 20,000 birds here. So me as a farmer, being more connected to that, and going back to my origin, like really being connected to our food source.
Yeah.
So it's just that ultimate sacrifice. That bird, I gave it, in my opinion, its best life, give it its best, have its function of eating the bugs, eating the grass, dropping the manure. Their manure is feeding this ecosystem here. And then that ultimate sacrifice is then nourishing me to continue forward as well. So to give that animal the full respect to need it, and nothing goes to waste. It then cycles through into our compost, which then feeds the next living generation. And that's where I mentioned that whole cycle of life and death.
Sure.
It's never ends. There's every ending is just a new beginning.
Absolutely.
And it's just you're just transferring energy, and that's what we're doing when we're farming and living here. It's the transferring of different energy. Even when we come and prune, we're transferring energy back into the soil. We're feeding different soil lives. So we're sacrificing that plant to feed another complexity of life into the soil, which then that life in the soil is also feeding the complexity of different birds that are fulfilling their function. So really embracing the food web and that cycle of our food web.
The most respectable meat eater
I've
encountered yet.
Yeah. So I love my fruits and I love my veggies, but I also do like to consume.
Yeah, but at least you treat them well and give them, like you said, the respect they deserve. We're not just doing unethical.
And then sometimes I feed the coyotes and raccoons here because I get rampage.
But
there's some healthy. They're coming too. They want that chicken as well.
For sure.
So which is always a battle keeping that. This is my neighbors. This is not me. To me, this is
what you don't do.
This is the opposite of what I do.
This is crazy. Look at the comparison.
The amount of mulch he uses, and then he backfills a lot of it. So his excuse is he doesn't want to cut the grass. He doesn't want to manage grass.
Your excuse
so he just
for low production and desolate land.
But he has some decent stuff. But then he's bringing he's bringing in a lot of resources though. He brings in cleansing.
Absolutely, this is like the most unsustainable, unethical. I mean, looking over and coming from, there's so much food in there. There's so much medicine. There's so much life. This looks like the desert.
Which happened for the longest time. That's why I'm trying to create a barrier. And that's why a lot of these trees suffer during the dry season. The amount of heat that radiates off of this mulch and the dry air that pushes through here.
I mean,
it's constantly hitting this. So a lot of these peaches constantly got nuked from this extreme heat. The amount of dust devils that come off of that, which when you see dust devil, that's the huge fluctuation of different temperatures coming through. So, but now he's been planting more supports, more things. So it's and then me planting more support there. But one thing that's impressive about him, he actually has a fruiting jackfruit tree back there.
Oh, that is impressive.
He has a fruiting. That's why in Orlando, this far north.
Windbreak.
Well, the windbreak, this is north here. So where he has it growing, is in this beautiful microclimate.
Oh.
There was a big freeze we had here 2 years ago, if I recall, that got pushed back really hard.
Okay.
But just recently I went back there and I noticed he had one jackfruit hanging on there. I'm like, damn, Tom, you got a jackfruit on back here this far north.
That's awesome.
So
yeah, he has a couple dragon fruit. That's cool, but
Yeah.
you know.
yeah. But yeah, this is still being worked on. The next few weeks we're still managing the lines. I have to seed bomb, so put more support species in here. We're transplanting mangoes, transplanting more corimbia, and then during the fall we'll be planting yapon,
Holly?
yeah, yapon holly into here. We'll be putting elderberry, firebush, and hydrangea. So you'll see.
Pretty.
So we'll be planting more supports in here to cater.
Firebush and hydrangea?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
And so
have to
imagine
see that.
firebush planted throughout this with the hydrangea as well.
Oh, because the little, I love the pestles. I
Yep.
guess those are what they're called. Oh my
Yeah.
God, it's gonna be so nice.
So yeah, so the peaches weren't too happy here. And the fluctuation on chill hours, because peaches need a certain amount of chill hours.
Yes.
So I have 3 cultivars here, peaches, which are the Florida Prince, Tropic Beauty, and UF Sun. UF Sun needs 100 chill hours. The Tropic Beauties needs 150 chill hours, which the UF Sun has always been the most productive.
Okay.
But flavor-wise, the Tropic Beauty and the Florida Prince has a better flavor.
Got you.
But 1 year we had 100 chill hours. This year we had 200 and some chill hours.
Wow.
And yeah, it's just the fluctuation. And if you want fat peaches, you have to thin them out.
Yes.
Florida peaches are already small to begin with. And if you want to have a nice fat peaches, you have to thin them out.
Yeah.
And going through and thinning that,
crazy.
it's way too much.
Yeah.
I don't know how they do it on a commercial level, if they just hire labor or if there's another method. But yeah, peaches don't thin themselves out. Other fruit trees manage, like citrus will only hold on what it can handle. Mangoes will hold on what they can handle. Most stone fruit, they put out more than what they can handle.
Way more.
Yeah.
I had a branch break this year, and I was like, "Oh, I didn't thin enough."
You needed to thin them enough.
Yeah, it's like you thin, and then they're not thin enough.
No,
It's like, dang, you want to take all the fruit off? I'm not gonna do that.
So, but yeah, you can even see the temperature different from this side being over here versus being over there.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy. You're definitely doing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's walk up there. I gotta get some water.
Okay.